la, 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 la.
Cause and effect. The hard work done out of sight. Locked in. Full focus. So blank out the noise until you're ready to let it in. We are hungry for more. This is how we work. This is who we are. Relentless, determined, connected.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Arsenal at home to Manchester United. Let's go. So the game is off on the way. I've got Coach Gary with me. He's just trying to sort his picture out, but we're on our way. Game has started, 33 seconds in. Man United just run the ball out of play, throwing on the right-hand side, which Julian Timber will take. Gary, I know you're struggling to sort out, but just very quickly, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
Good. I'm just going to bring up very quickly the team sheet for those that don't know. So, Man United starting Onana in goal, back three. Mazraoui, De Ligt, and Maguire comes in for the injured Luke Shaw, who pulled out yesterday. Obviously, they're missing Martinez, who is suspended due to 5 yellow cards. They're also missing
Manu.
Mainu, who's also suspended due to 5 cards. Midfield, Dalot, Fernandes, Ugarte, Malacia. And then front three of Mason Mount, who we haven't seen in ages, Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund. Then bring on the Arsenal. David Raya in goal, back four of very much changed tonight. Julian Timber, William Saliba, Jakub Kivior, and Zinchenko. Huge changes, 2 major changes there. The left back and the centre back. Obviously, we know how good Gabriel has been for us. And we just hope Kivior doesn't make any mistakes or isn't caught out of position or anything like that today. Zinchenko, I'm not too worried about. We know how good he is. So it's just a matter of, doubling up. We've got Martinelli there to work with him. So hopefully we can keep Man United quite interesting. They don't have Rashford starting. Who would
surprised about that because he scored a few goals.
Yeah, and he obviously has a lot of pace, which might have troubled. I mean, he started up on the right
the games
side.
under this manager.
Yeah, so it's an interesting selection from the Man United's new coach, Almiron. He's offside.
I'm at 2 minutes 45, Tone.
Yeah, I'm at 3:18. Arsenal just put the goal in the net, but Havertz even knew he was offside when that ball came to him. The ball came out, kicked out from Onana. It went straight to somebody who it might have been Zinchenko, who played it first time into Havertz, who was standing in. It was way offside. He first time touch back to Martinelli, and Martinelli plonked the ball straight back into
the lazy. Net. That's lazy from Havertz there because he's only got to look across the line and step forward.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't a million miles off, but yeah, he needed to be jogging out there at that stage. Got a quite decent record against Man United of late. If Arsenal have won their last 3 games against Man United, we've never won 4 in a row against the Red Devils in league history. So tonight is an opportunity. Some stats on the two teams. Arsenal have had more shots on target, more goals, more chances created, more crosses attempted. Man United have made more tackles. Arsenal have had more take-ons completed. Man United have committed less fouls and have won more aerial duels, very slightly. Just another interesting fact now that we got Man United in the FA Cup. No team has eliminated Man United from the FA Cup on more occasions than Arsenal, and that is 7 times, including final victories. So Man United have a free kick, halfway line. As always, Odegaard at the front of the press. They're playing Dalot down the right-hand side, so he's the one that got the ball. He was up against Zinchenko, was unable to beat him, so he had to play back in field. Looks like I can't think. Who's the number 12? The kid with the afro on the left wing.
Ahmed Dallo. Oh, Malacia.
No. Malacia, that's it. Yeah. He's grown his hair.
He's been out so long. He's grown his hair.
Go on. Odegaard plays it to Havertz down the wing. Come back inside. Plays it to Zinchenko. Arsenal are in the Man United half with lots of numbers up. And the ball ends up back at David Raya. Reset.
I'm at 6 minutes.
Okay, I'm just 25 seconds ahead of you. Timber on the rampage, plays it inside to Havertz. Great feet. Nice. Interesting that happened there. We ended up with Timber being ahead of Saka as he ran past about 3 players. Looking to exploit Martinelli's speed. Dalot cleans up, but he plays it straight out for a corner. So Arsenal's first corner of the game comes at 7 minutes. I don't know if you saw the clip this week, Gary, but they had, on the Arsenal Instagram or on their live feed, they sometimes have this guy who asks questions of the Arsenal players as they arrive.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
And everyone
wanted to be a striker.
Everybody, did you see the one where they said, what attribute would you want from any other player?
Oh, yeah.
And most
Martinelli's speed.
Martinelli's speed.
If only Martinelli could use his speed himself.
Oh, how did he miss? Thomas Partey got onto the corner from Declan Rice, and literally all he has to do, he's got an open goal. It hits the wrong part of his head. Unbelievable. I think there was a small touch just before he's about to head it.
I'm just about to see it now.
Oh.
If that's Gabriel, he probably scores, right?
Yeah. That was the goal was there open. Arsenal
it looks hard. Like he headed it, and it looks like it come off his hand.
If you
look like closely, he headed it onto his arm.
I think there's a touch on the ball just before.
Yeah, but as he heads it, it hits his hand, Tony. Oh, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. Hit his shoulder. That should have been 1-0.
Yeah. Interesting. If you guys don't know it, the picture behind me is a picture of Arsenal versus Man United at the old Emirates Stadium, signed by all the players.
Forward.
Good work, Saliba.
That was too easy for them to play out there. Way too easy.
Timber's a beautiful footballer. Go on, Saka. Oh, beautiful cross from Saka. Just. Man United playing out now. Arsenal with a good press. Man United struggling to find their way out. Ball back to Onana.
What's going on with this internet? It's shocking around here lately.
Man United struggling to get out of their own half at the moment. Ball still in their own area. And when they do, easily cleaned up by Arsenal. Declan Rice on the ball. Finds Zinchenko. All over the top, looking for Saka from Thomas Partey. He finds him. Saka versus two men again. Finds Timber. Finds Zinchenko. Crossing. No, too far ahead of everybody. I think he was looking there at Kai Havertz. Might have been a good cross. Kai being a couple of yards further forward. Or the ball being a couple of yards further back. So, Gaz, have you heard any news about Gabriel and how long he'll be out for?
No, I think he's got a knee problem, isn't he? I think we risked playing him in the games that he's kind of played in. You know, we don't want him to cause further injury. So I think it's the right idea to leave him out tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, because you got to look at the long picture, ain't you? And it's a chance for Kivior to come in and show what he can do.
Yeah.
I'm now at 14 minutes, Tone.
Yeah, you're ahead of me now.
United play the ball in behind. Saka defends well. We've got Nacho. Sam ball, innit? So Garnacho made a little run in behind Jury and Timber. Looked like the ball hit him on the arm to me.
Well defended though by Timber.
Arsenal impress. Well done, Saliba. Oh, just slide it back to him. Oh, well done, Thomas Partey. Well done, Saliba. Oh, Odegaard couldn't play the ball through to Havertz. That was a simple ball for Odegaard there, to be honest.
So scores on the doors. It's half-time in most other earlier fixtures. Everton leading 2-0 at Wolves. Man City 2-0 against Nottingham Forest. Newcastle are winning 1-0 at home to Liverpool. Chelsea are 3-1 up. And then the late kickoffs between Arsenal, Man United, Aston Villa and Brentford are both 0-0. Man United getting a bit of possession at the moment.
Well played, Zinchenko. Now, come on, Martinelli. You can breeze past Fernandes, surely. How did you not get away from Fernandes? What the hell? Just take the ball, Kai. So here come United now. Havertz has it nicked off his toe by Harry Slabhead Maguire.
Good evening, Emerson. Hope you are feeling better, my friend. We know that you've been recouping. So, yeah, we're hoping that you're feeling a little bit better. Hopefully a lot better very soon.
It's nice to see you in the chat, mate. Well played, Kivior. So United not bothered with pressing. They just all literally drop back into their shape as soon as Arsenal get the ball. And they're just basically saying to Arsenal, can you break us down? And Saka with a nice little run. Feeds it to Odegaard, to Timber. Back to Odegaard. Spreads it out to Zinchenko. Into Rice. Partey dinks it out to Saka, who falls over and loses the ball. And the ball's not long, and Raya's there to smack it back downfield. Rice wins it, and Havertz is beaten to it by Mazraoui. Oh, Maguire knocked one long there. Zinchenko let it go over his head, and Raya was close enough to pick it at the edge of his box. Get back in your goal, Raya. What are you doing out there? Well done, Saka. Oh, I don't think the ball should have gone there, mate. Corner, Arsenal. So Saka with the corner. The players make their move. Oh, and it's right under the bar, and Onana gets a good fist to it. Odegaard picks it up. And Partey heads over the bar. That ball was just a shade too high for Timber. If that's a bit lower, Timber beats Onana to that. Villa 1-0 up against Brentford. Can't win the ball there, Zinchenko. Just hold your ground. And Odegaard just got, I don't know if he ran into Maguire or whether it was a little elbow or kick or something. But Odegaard went to the ground. Go left. Lovely ball by Partey. Saka's in. Oh, that Malacia just got to the ball first, and Arsenal win their third corner of the game. I think the ball was played with a bit of backspin by Partey, and it didn't skip through as Saka was expecting it. But the defender done well there.
Yeah, Maguire just literally that incident where you said that Odegaard went down. Maguire actually just ran, didn't run, but he knew what he was doing to nudge Odegaard into the ground.
So Saka prepares to take the corner.
Come on, Arsenal.
In it comes.
Let's make this one count.
And again, hit it, Zinchenko. Oh, Martinelli, how have you missed? How have you missed? So Onana gets the punch. It falls to Zinchenko, who does well. He has his shot blocked, and it falls to Martinelli. And I know it's on his wrong foot, but when you're 6 yards out, you've got to hit the target. You have to hit the target there.
Yeah, he should have scored.
You don't have to hit it hard. You just have to guide it towards the goal, and you've scored. So Arsenal impressive. Man United just send it way long. Rice bows Kvyat out as he got a little bit bullied there by Højlund. So the rain's just started to bucket down at the Emirates. Liverpool have just equalised.
Yeah, Jones apparently.
Lovely control by Timber. Odegaard dropping deep in front of the back four. That's a dirty foul, Mason Mount. In that clip, you was talking about that time when they was asking the questions about the players, and was it? What did Odegaard say? Centre back, didn't he? So he could do less running. So it looks like the rain's absolutely hammering it down.
Yeah. Oh, that was horrible from Mason Mount, wasn't it? Surely it's a yellow card.
No yellow given. Just a talking to. And Partey with a sloppy ball, easily cut out. And United look to break. And Malacia has been allowed to run literally from deep inside his own half right to the edge of the Arsenal box. And it's with Garnacho. Arsenal all back behind the ball. Too easy, man. Too easy. And United go all the way back to Andre Banana. Go and press him, Saka. Go on, Saka. Oh, you've got to be closer there, Timber. You nicked that ball. And eventually United give it away. Well played, Saliba. Takes the 1-2, and Saliba. Oh, going to the box, William. Why did you stop your run? Oh. So Saka drove to the line. He smacked the cross in right-footed. And it hit, I think it was Maguire flush in the chest or just in his body. And then Malacia played a weirdest ball back to Onana. And Onana just boots it out for a corner. It's not a penalty. Yeah. It's come off just on top of his thigh. He got the top of his thigh to it just before it whacked him in the belly. So we've had 2 Saka corners. This one's played. It was played short, but the linesman has pulled it back. So we've had 2 Saka corners where they've gone straight onto the top of Onana. You need someone making a run across the keeper.
Yeah.
So in comes the corner. The players make their moves. And Onana just catches at the far post easily. Go on, Kai. Why have you not played that ball, Kai Havertz? Come on, man. Jesus, that's lazy.
Everton
The ball gets
3-0
knocked back
up.
in and Havertz just plays the man. He doesn't even attempt to put his body in front of the ball. He
Man
could
City
get there before
2-0 up.
Maguire. Arteta's going mad. Havertz could have easily got in front of that ball. That's better, Havertz. He's walked about 10 yards down the line to take this throw. Still walking down the line, look. Amarim's thinking, why am I still in Portugal? City 3 up.
Yeah. Liverpool 1-1. Everton 3-0 up. Villa 2-0 up.
See, this is 32 minutes where we haven't created anything from open play.
You know, we'd have been more of a threat had Gabriel been available for those corners. So, yeah, we're missing out that threat there. But the chance Martinelli had is probably the best chance we've had all game.
Yeah, but even that come from a corner.
Great control there from the kick out.
Look, as if they're 10 yards. Look, you just stand wherever you want now from a free kick. That's poor Raya. Oh, dodgy ball back, Zinchenko, man. There's a big hole in the middle of the pit. Partey actually miscontrols the ball from Saka, and it's Garnacho. Freebert, Arsenal are back. Why didn't you slide there, Havertz? Come on. A little slide tackle wins that ball. You didn't even know you was there.
I think Liverpool have gone up now, ain't they? 2-1 up.
I don't know. Zinchenko gives away another needless foul. You can't win the ball. Just jockey him, man. He's only going back to his keeper.
Sometimes when you look at players who don't have the pace of other players, they kind of tend to give that easy foul because they don't want the other player to
Well played, Jacob Kyrgios.
Do something.
Well played, Zinchenko. Come on, Arsenal, let's create something. Come on. So United with 5 across the back, 4 in the middle. And just Rasmus Højlund up front. Poor ball, Saka, poor ball. And a silly foul. Come on. United have come for a smash and grab, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ, Declan Rice. You almost got the ball nicked by Mason Mount. That would have been tragic.
I think Newcastle have just equalised.
Oh, it's 2-1 Newcastle, Tone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought Liverpool went 2-1 up.
I'm being told it was never 2-1.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Someone get Arteta a hood. Well, as good as we've been in the last few games, we've kind of not been anywhere near that.
Yeah.
Timber wins a free kick. And Arsenal play it short. I don't know why you would play it short, because United got everyone behind the ball. Why wouldn't you just try and knock one in the box with Declan Rice?
Well done, Saliba.
Lovely switch, Saliba.
He's having one of them games, isn't he?
Martinelli goes down the outside, gets the cross in straight into the gloves of Andre Onana. It's a poor cross. Onana's had the ball in his gloves for about 4 hours, but that's fine. Come on, Havertz, you're lazy. You're late there, Havertz. Well done, Havertz. And look at the run. Check the run, Zinchenko.
Good pressure there from Havertz.
Yeah, I felt he should have started that press about a second earlier, and then I think he gets to the ball a lot easier. He was just a bit on his heels Not for the first time tonight. Ganacho's down, rolling on the floor. Oh, did someone tread on your hand? You rolling on the floor because someone trod on your hand? Please. So United have a chance. United have a chance to swing in a free kick with Mason Mount. The worst thing could happen would be for United to score.
Yeah, we've got to keep up. We've got to keep them out.
Well, the way that they're playing, if they score first, you're only ever going to struggle to break them down. It's fallen to Mount, edge of the box, and he has a shot, and it might as well. It ain't even gone out to play. But United have got a chance. Oh, and it's only wide from what's his face? Diego Dallo.
The push in the back there, ref. Maguire
It was
pushed
Mount's shot.
Zinchenko at the back post.
It was Mount's shot, and it was
Yeah, but
went,
from the original free kick, Maguire pushed Zinchenko in the back.
It was a poor clearance by Kivior when Maguire knocked it back in. That should be a yellow card, ref. Should be a yellow card. Yellow card for Malacia. Stopping Havertz taking the free quickly.
It's a yellow, isn't it? Yeah, he's got him a yellow.
He got a yellow for that, yeah.
Yeah, he needed that. Saka needs to roast him now.
Liverpool now 2-2.
Yeah.
You saw into the future, Tony. Oh, well played, Timber. Look at Bruno Fernandes begging the ref to give Saka a yellow card. And it's a yellow card for Ungarte. Bruno Fernandes is still having a go at the ref. And that was it. Oh, that's studs. So Malasia's got in for the challenge, and his studs actually catch Timber on his. He won the ball, but then the rest of the boot carries on and catches Timber on his shin pad.
Look at that. Both feet up as well. Really?
It was a kind of weird challenge, wasn't it? Because he kind of slid awkwardly. Comes in from sort of like the side.
Side, yeah. The thing is, he gets the ball, so
yeah, he gets the ball, then he catches Timber.
He catches Timber on, yeah.
Well, that's the. Yeah, I agree with you. 18, who says worst half of football in ages.
Good to see you, 18. Hope you're well. Half time.
Yeah, poor first 45. They need a bit of inspiration out there.
So I'm going to nip away, Gaz, and grab myself a
Yeah.
coffee.
Go on, mate. No worries. I will hold the fort. Yes, Arsenal not very good in that first half. Partey should have really scored. Martinelli, again, he's Martinelli. I think if that's Trossard in that position, it's 1-0. Martinelli really needs to buck up his ideas. You know, when he gets these chances, because in games like this, you may only get one or two chances, clear chances, and you have to make the keeper work at least. So Arsenal got it all to do in the second half. They've got to come out and they've got to perform better. You know, with Liverpool being held at the moment, it's a chance to get 2 points back on them. City are winning, Chelsea are winning. So we don't want to give up any more ground. Oops. So roughly about 20 minutes left in the Liverpool game. Hopefully it stays 2-2. So I've already seen more excitement in the Liverpool-Newcastle game than I saw in 45 minutes. And I've only been watching it for 32 seconds. I think when it comes to Arsenal in the second half, we just need to play a lot quicker. Play in and around them. Not giving them time to settle in behind the ball. You know, they've got their left back on a yellow card. They've got one of their central midfielders is also on a yellow card. So let's try and commit them into a foul. Yeah, it is a tough game, Social. But you know what it is? I mean, it's up to Arsenal to find the way through. You know, you're playing 45 minutes of football. Yeah, teams come in and sit. But if you play slow, you're playing to their advantage. If you knock the ball about, zip it about, 1-2 touch, make runs in behind, someone shoot from distance, you've got to create more. And this is the problem that we had in the beginning of the season, like when obviously we was missing Odegaard. But you've got to do better than what you showed. You can't just rely on scoring from set pieces. And yes, we come close on a couple of times, but ultimately you've got to create chances from open play. You see how United have set up. They've literally come to try and nick a goal and then just defend it. So that's why it's imperative that we take the game to them. That's a penalty, Newcastle. That's got to be a penalty, surely. Where's VAR? Oh my God, Liverpool have got away with one. Yeah, but you can't be too overly cautious, right? I mean, at no point in that first half, in 45 minutes, did we ramp it up at all. So you can't just leave it till the last sort of 10 minutes in case you're going to give away something. You've got to go and play your game. How is that not a penalty? Oh my God. He's hit his knee. That's a shocking decision from VAR. And of course, it goes in Liverpool's favour. Let's go back. Oh. See, we got away with one there. I just see the Dallo effort again. We got away with one there. Oh. I was just watching I flicked over for the Newcastle game, Tone, and Newcastle should have had a stonewall penalty, and it wasn't given, and VAR just brushed it away. Clear penalty. So what are you expecting from the second half, Tone?
Substitutions, mate.
Who?
I think Marino comes in for Rice. I think that's one. Trossard in for Martinelli. Just to spice that front line up a bit. Let's have a look at some half-time stats. So far, Arsenal, I thought the possession might have been going to United, actually, just slightly, 52-47.
Yeah.
As you can see, nobody's had a shot on target yet.
Yeah, it's been a poor half for both teams. Well, United haven't really ventured into our half much, apart from the odd occasion. But Arsenal, I mean, we should have had at least one or two on target. And we've got to do better in that second half, especially while Liverpool are being held.
Yeah, definitely.
Chance to pull back 2 points on them, you know.
Or maybe if they see what's going on at half time, they might be inspired to up their ante, which is what
they shouldn't need inspiring, should they? They're in a fight. You know, they've got to go and win games. You can't afford to lose or draw.
Yeah, but having said that, you know, look, it is a changed team. You know, it's a changed team from Saturday. We got two new players who haven't really played much football.
Are they coming in cold toe?
Ooh, that's a good one, Gal. You might have me on that one. So yeah, neither goalkeepers recorded a save. 7 fouls by Arsenal, 6 by Man United.
Oh, Salah's just put Liverpool 3-2 up. Salah's just put Liverpool 3-2 up. I mean, I watched when half time went. I literally went up to this game and I saw more excitement in 32 seconds than I saw in the whole 45 minutes for Arsenal.
Yeah, 5 shot attempts is the fewest.
That's a really good goal, man. What a goal that is from Salah.
5 shots by both teams combined. 3 for Arsenal, 2 for Man United. Is the fewest in the first half of Premier League match this season.
Just when you thought we'd turn the corner. What do you make of Social's comment where he says, what did he say? I said about the play, and he said it's slow to prevent transition. At some point, we will ramp it up. Do you think like me that you know you've got to ramp it up from the start? You know, not go gun ho, but you've got to want to ask questions.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've just seen Arsenal go and score 5 goals in the first half away at West Ham, and then come home and be a little bit tepid in our first half performance. So
I think the word that you would have normally used there, Tony, would be scrubs. They like scrubs.
So yeah, I'm not gonna cast those aspersions onto my team, but you know, look, the game is there for the winning. We got 45 minutes to make a change. Certain players haven't really hit their standards as yet. I just hope that, you know, second half we can come out and do what we should have done first half and really, you know, take this game to them in the way we did to West Ham. But, you know, it could be, you know, this Man United team, it's got good players, and obviously the manager wants them to be tight. He did say that he wants them to take a gamble, but, you know, maybe he's told them don't take a gamble because they haven't really showed anything up front. And the fact that they ain't playing one of their most dangerous players in Marcus Rashford up front tells me that he's not really taking a gamble. He's actually
I think what they'll do, they'll keep it tight, and then with 20 minutes to go, they'll throw Rashford Ahmed Diallo on.
Yeah.
Then they've got pace and then a bit of trickery up front with Diallo.
Yeah.
And they'll look to cause us problems there. But that's why Arsenal have got to take the advantage.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
don't want to get to that stage where they're bringing these two players on at nil. And actually, Ahmed's coming on from the start.
Ahmed is coming on anyway. Yeah, he's on. Yeah. He's coming on from Malasia. Arsenal unchanged.
It just showed that finish by Salah. What a goal that is. That's what we miss. Someone that can do that. We don't have a striker that can do that.
Oh, Ballon d'Or, eh? The race for the Ballon d'Or is on.
I think I should win it.
Why is that, Gal?
The commentator version. I'd have to share it with you, of course, because without you, there is no me.
I appreciate that. Chelsea 4-1 up now away Southampton. Everton 4-0 up. Loads of goals tonight. 5 at Newcastle, 4 at Leicester yesterday, 3 at Man City, 3 at Villa.
Did you see that West Ham had 31 shots yesterday and they still lost 3-1?
Yeah.
So Arsenal already look to have ramped this up a little bit.
As they need to do.
Oh, well done, Thomas.
He's so good. He's so good. Good ball.
Is it go on? Go on.
Oh, Zinchenko.
Terrible cross. Saka, you're way off the pace. Well played. Oh, Partey's give it away, look. He played it behind Odegaard and too far in front of Saka. And here come United. And it's a lovely... Oh!
Gone out for a
it was a
goal
I don't know,
kick.
Was it Garnacho with the cross outside of his boot? And it just eluded Rasmus Højlund in the middle.
He was miles away, to be honest. And I think Kivior had him.
Yeah, Kivior done
see
well.
What he was trying to, you know what he was trying to do, though. I think I'm ahead of you guys because I'm at 47 minutes now.
Yes, am I?
Oh, okay.
Come on, Havertz is on his toes again.
Go on.
Oh, that's it. Go on, Martinelli. He's 1-on-1 with Maguire, mate. Blast past him. Blast. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy.
He's got to do better.
Man.
Got to do better. Where's all the Brazilian skills, man?
Newcastle 3-3 tone.
Seriously.
Yeah, Newcastle 3-3. I mean, Martinelli there, he doesn't even, never looks like he's going to actually score, does he?
He has got to do something to beat the defender. You can't just stand him up offside and then just expect that you're going to get the ball past the keeper. You've got to create the angle. You know, got to do so much better there.
He didn't try to run Maguire.
Nothing.
It's just like, you know, you're facing Harry Maguire. You've got pace. Why are you not trying to drop the shoulder and go inside or outside? I don't get it.
Oh, that's a
What
great
a ball,
pass.
Thomas Partey.
Hit it.
Oh, Rice over the bar. Corner. But why didn't he square that to Havertz? What a ball, Thomas Partey.
What a ball. Thomas is just a G. He's just a G.
And it's a great challenge by Mason Mount, I believe, of all people.
Okay, the corner coming in from Declan Rice. Come on, Arsenal. Let's make one of these pay.
So Rice swings in the corner.
Oh!
And it's just missed by whoever. I couldn't see who it was.
Just. It's well defended by Man United.
Again, Onana punches. That's 3 punches Onana's had today already.
It comes across from Odegaard. Foul there, surely, ref. What the hell happened just there? Martinelli was absolutely chucked over somebody's shoulder, wasn't he?
Let's have a look at it now. The ball comes in, and it's Bruno. Wow. Bruno Fernandes backs into him.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes backs into him, and that's why he goes way up in the air like that. But hold on, he's off the pitch. Why are you bothered? He's off the pitch. Ref. It's just blatant time wasting. The Lit's off the pitch. If he can't carry on, play on. He doesn't look. He's off the pitch. Just play.
He's got to play on, yeah.
And all this time, the ball has not even been back in play yet, and they've just kicked 2 balls. So who's that? Harry Maguire's now got a yellow card.
Of course.
Because he went and got the ball, knocked it into the middle, and Onana had already picked one up.
Deserves that.
Why try to play the hardest ball in the world? So the Lit ain't moving too easily. So Onana's had the ball in his hands, Tony, for 11 seconds. I thought it was meant to be 6.
Well done.
Well done, David.
Good positioning.
Oh, Martinelli, come on, man! This guy's got to go.
Oops!
Oh, he scuffed the clearance, Raya. Well done, Kirior. Oh, Zinchenko's got done. Well done, Kirior. Bowed Zinchenko out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle 3-0.
Yeah,
Fabian
Shaw. Well done.
Well done.
Well in there.
Go on, Odegaard. Go on, Odegaard. You got runners. Don't give it to Martinelli. I said, don't give it to Martinelli.
Do something.
What's he going to do? Look. Oh.
He's off balance with the cross.
I don't know why he goes down the outside, because his left foot is shocking.
He's useless on his left foot, bruv. He is useless on his left foot.
That's where you want him to drop the shoulder to the left, come back in on the right, and smack it towards goal. How does he not have that in his locker time?
Yeah. It's that missing ability to just take a player out with a move. Saka does it so beautifully, just flows. Get Nico Williams in, mate.
Rice's corner.
Oh, Aaron! Get in!
Timber! Boom!
Come on!
At last!
Yes!
Timber takes the ball. Declan Rice's corner. I don't know if it come off Timber. He's claiming the goal.
Come on!
I saw the flick and there was someone on the line and it looked like it hadn't gone in, but then it suddenly was in the back of the net. So let's see again. Yes, it's Jury and Timber. Lovely corner floated in from Declan Rice. And Timber's there, and he lovely glancing header.
It's OG. Oh, no, it's Timber. Yeah,
Timber.
It is Timber.
Will they look at it for a push on Rasmus Højlund? I hope not.
Højlund, yeah. I don't think there's enough in that.
Liverpool have ended 3-3, Tone.
Hey, come on, Arsenal. That's a great result. We've got to take advantage of that now. Come on. Well done, Saliba.
Lovely turn from Timber. So keep the ball now, Arsenal. Move it.
That's it. Nice. Well done, Zinchenko.
I'm so happy for Timber.
Timber is.
If this does end 1-0, you're going to see the headline Timber, and I've been waiting to hear that since you joined.
Nice turn. Well done, Odegaard. Give. Oh, nice. See there? The skills. Saka. Martinelli could never do that. He can't even dream of that. Lovely. Well done. Nice. Beautiful. Touch. Yes. Go on.
No one in the box, though.
Find someone. Oh. Unlucky.
Why is he trying to turn there? Why is he not shooting?
I can see what he was trying to do. If he gets
yeah,
that,
but why are you not shooting?
Oh. Is he going to?
Why are you not shoot? Why are you not just putting the trigger straight away?
Okay, here comes Rashford
and Xerxes coming on, and Lenny Yoro.
Yeah. So they're throwing everything to get the equaliser now.
So he's made 4 substitutions before, obviously 1 at half time, and he's bringing on 3 now.
Yeah. No, they're good changes. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't knock that. Go on, Zinchenko, get to him.
Get there, Zinchenko, rather.
Well done.
And Martinelli just fell over as he tried to clear the ball.
Time. Well done, Kivior.
I don't mind that from Kivior. I don't mind that. Sometimes you can't play football, and you've got to realise when you can and when you can't. Come and have it. Press. Slide. You know when you just want to see that Ian Wright with a slid there.
Go on. Lovely.
Like, Thomas Partey stops playing these little balls, man.
Odegaard. Oh, a lovely ball.
Oh, he should have gone near. Should have gone far post.
What the save? No, I think he should have gone near post. Well done. That's great football. That's what
he was offside.
He
was offside.
Yeah, he would have been offside. Yeah, the flag went up anyway.
Come on, Havertz. Put the shift in, Havertz.
I think Trossard time now. I've seen enough of Martinelli. I think he's done well defensively. Oh, big shot. Was that
Saka? Yeah, Dallo. Yeah, Saka is. He doesn't look fit. Saka. Chelsea won 5-1, Tone.
Yeah.
So Mason Mount gets hooked. No surprise. The geezer's turd. And Rashford is on. Harry Maguire gets hooked.
Hands off for the Euro.
And
Garnacho for Xerxes.
This guy don't even look like a football player, this Lenny Yoro, man.
He's still a teenager, isn't he? Was he 19?
Something like that, yeah. He doesn't even look like a football player, though. Would they pay for him 52 million
Oh,
or 62 million? See what I mean? Saka gets beat to the ball there.
yeah,
He
but
just
he wins
doesn't
it.
look
He wins it
himself.
back. Well done. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh,
And Odegaard plays a 1-2 with himself. Well done, Martinelli.
yeah. Go on, run.
Go on, Rice.
Run. Feed him. Feed him. Do him.
Why didn't you knock it?
Corner.
Why didn't Martinelli just give it straight back to him? Why did he have to take the touch?
Yeah. In all honesty, with his pace, he should be looking to take those defenders on. Declan Rice ain't the guy you want to play that ball to. He ain't the
Well, you
quickest.
can use Declan Rice's. You can use Rice's run to cut inside.
Yeah. You know, that's a decoy run for you to cut inside onto your right foot and smash it home.
So Rice with the corner again. Can we repeat the trick? And there's a bit of
All our
arguing at the
players
back post between Havertz and who was it?
Absolutely chucking it down.
No, is it Saliba?
Absolutely chucking it down.
Between Saliba and Rasmus Højlund.
Five at the back post, 6 at the back post. Here they come.
Oh, it's a line!
How?
It was Xerxes that got the header. Xerxes got the
Wow.
header, and it was going in.
Wow.
And is it Ugarte at the back post? Yeah, Ugarte at the back post. I'm not sure it was going in. I think it might have just been creeping wide, but
Wow.
he heads
What
it.
a
He heads it
cross.
out for another corner.
What a cross. Absolute mayhem at the corners at the moment. Arsenal are absolutely causing mayhem. 6 at the back post again. Here they make their move. Saka with the cross in. Far post. You're free. Too deep.
Martinelli, what are you doing with your life?
No, it was too deep. It was too deep. All he had to do was try and control the ball. That was a difficult one. Saka just got too much flight on the ball. "61 minutes played." Arsenal pressing, just keeping the ball in the Man United half. Around the box. Cat, well done. Well done. Vital
Well done,
tackle
Zinchenko,
there.
man.
Zinchenko
Ahmed was away there. He had to win that ball.
had to win it.
That's it. The press is on now. Odegaard leading the charge.
Stand him up. Stand him up. Well done, Declan.
Well played, Declan Rice. Excellent. And Kyrgios smacks it clear. Got no problem with that at all. Go on, Havertz.
I got no problem with that at all. Again, Arsenal press. No time for you for. That's got to be a card, Rev. How did you not see that?
The referee's missed one there, that's for sure.
He's missed, that's clear.
And there's our ex-doctor, Gary O'Driscoll.
Judas! We've done better without him, if I'm being honest.
I was just going to say the same thing. Ain't no medical history perked up since he's left.
Yeah. Get it. Well done.
Great challenge, Declan Rice.
And Arsenal throw. Bad pass from Bruno Fernandes. Amaron getting a bit vocal now. He's getting agitated.
Did you see that stat I put in our chat? If Odegaard passed the ball 500 times to his opponent, he would still have a better passing average than Bruno Fernandes. Throw the ball, man. Can't be that hard.
There wasn't anyone on. Oh,
Zinchenko's lost it, and he's got done.
Oh, danger! He's got a yellow for that.
That's what I mean with Zinchenko. See, there was no need. There was no need for him to lose that ball there.
Yeah, he was fucked the minute he left it. Pardon my French. He was absolutely foobar. If they score from this is all on him.
And that's what I mean with Zinchenko. There's always a mistake waiting to happen when defending's to be done.
Oh, this
you
worries
don't need
me.
a wall there, David Raya. You don't need a wall there, David Raya.
This worries me. This worries me.
It's an out swinger. Do you really need two in the wall there?
Come on, boys. Let's defend this. Oh, what a save,
David Raya.
What a save! Oh, an unbelievable save.
When I saw that header, I thought that was in. When I saw that header, I thought it was in.
It just looked
this
all the way.
This is what Zinchenko does, man. Now he's on a yellow card and he's got that Ahmed running at him all the time. You got to take him out. You got to take him off.
Yeah, Kieran Tierney's ready, ain't he?
Yeah, well, give him off our. You got to get Zinchenko out of them.
Yeah, you've got to. In my eyes, you can't continue.
This is the reason why Zinchenko is not in the team anymore.
Yeah.
He's only in because Calafiore is injured. Yeah, that's the only reason he's in. And look, there's the ball again.
Look, he's 1-on-1 again.
Martinelli
can't do anything. Well done, Martinelli.
Well done, Martinelli. As soon as that ball went out, Martinelli full sprint.
Look at this save! Wow! Look at the length. That's
you know what? That is a brilliant save because not only was it fingertips, Tony. If you watch it from behind, he actually catches the ball and scoops it at the same time, which he's got the distance on it because Rasmus Højlund was coming in there. Anything dropped down, he's nicking that, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's brilliant from Raya. Hold it, nice. Too much. Is he making a change?
He's got to.
To me, he's got to take Zinchenko off because they're going to try to exploit that all the way down the stretch now. A man against Zinchenko is a mismatch. There's a foul, ref. Thank you. Yep.
So Trossard is getting ready.
I'd hoik Zinchenko. Go on, party. Lovely ball. He's just got such great weight of pass. Well done. Saliba. The Rolls Royce. Game's opened up. Well done, Timber. Oh, bad pass.
And then It's a bad pass to Odegaard. Yeah, the game's open now.
Yeah, lots of space.
Well,
Lots of
because
space
United,
for people to
United
run
have had
into.
to come out, ain't they? Because they've conceded.
Yeah. All day. The old daisy cutter. You ain't had that in a while. I'm so pleased for Timber. He deserves it.
Yeah, his performances the last 2 or 3 games have been absolutely outstanding. And here come Arsenal again. As it just hold the ball into the Thomas.
Well done, Thomas. He's so clever. He sits in that pocket with 3 players around him and he still makes the right decision. Don't force it. Take your time. Oh, that was
Unlucky
terrible.
Unlucky Kivior. Right idea.
Yeah.
See, that would have been a decent ball. If it would have been a bit more in field, that would have gone for Martinelli to run onto. And sometimes we don't do that enough, Tony. That little ball from the centre-back over the top.
So coming on,
Martinelli
Marino.
off for Trossard and
Zinchenko's
Zinchenko off for Marino.
So who's going left back?
Who? So
I'm baffled.
Well, yeah, probably Timber to left back in it.
And who?
Thomas
right
Partey to right back. Marino in midfield.
Oh, Gary, that's why you're the coach, brother. That's
I have
why
to
you're
give
the
that one to my son.
Go on.
I have to give that one to my son. He spotted it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Partey's at right back.
Yeah. Stand him up. Well done, Saliba. The Rolls Royce. Yeah, get rid of. That's the one. Oh, lovely.
Lovely chest control.
Yes. Go on, Tross.
Go on, Trossard.
Now we're going to see. Skin him. Lovely. Oh, good tackle. Oh, who's that? Yeah. Go on, Dex. Oh, well blocked. God, that would have been a 30-yard screamer had it gone in. We don't see them too often. He looked like he was lining that up for the big one. We don't shoot enough from outside the box.
No, we don't. But that was a great block by Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah. Corner.
What are you doing, Rashford?
He was going for that.
What was he trying to do?
The old flick up and overhead.
I think he was trying to flick it up to clear it, and he just flicked it up and straight out of play. No, it was going out of play even before he slipped.
Yeah.
If he was playing the game around the clock there, if he was playing the game around the clock there, Tony would have been out first go.
Okay, here we go again. Saka with the free kick. The big 6 are in. Add Marino to the mix. Here we go.
Saka in to the far post. Go!
Yeah! Come on! Get in! Saliba!
William Saliba!
Come on!
It was Partey who headed it onto Saliba and into the net.
We love it! We love it!
Subscribe to the channel for more updates. See you in the next video.
Partey at the back post. He should have really scored himself, but he heads it to Saliba and in it goes. Let's see that again.
We love it!
Deep to the back post. Yeah, come off Saliba's arse.
Yeah,
come off Saliba's arse into the net. That's a bum goal, man.
Well done, Thomas Partey. He made up for that miss in the first half. It has come off his arse, literally.
That's a cheek to score that goal. a mirror a week.
Nice one, Gaz.
Brilliant.
Oh, mate.
Oh, what they checking? They're checking something. They're checking something. What are they checking for? VAR.
Possible offside. Who can be offside?
You can't be
Can't
offside
be
from a corner.
offside from the corner. Nobody's offside there, buddy.
Nobody's offside.
Nobody's offside there.
He's standing in front of Rasmus Højlund. How can
Yeah.
you be offside? Dumbasses, man. Give the goal, man. He's standing in front of Rasmus Højlund. How can you be offside?
No, game's gone on. Let's go. Oh, we're in. Oh, what a turn, Odegaard. Finish.
Oh, as he missed. Point blank range.
From Odegaard.
Point blank range. Just hit it in the roof of the net, man. In the roof of the net.
It's a good save.
Straight at him.
You've got to get that past the keeper.
Straight at him. He could not not save it.
Yeah.
You've got to go high into the roof of the net.
Absolutely, Gaz.
High into the roof of the net or across him into the other side because all his weight is at that front post.
Beautiful turn from Odegaard. Anyway, the six are back again.
That's Saka's 11th. No, he won't get the assist, will he, Saka?
No, the assist goes to Thomas. Here we go again.
Ruben Amorim thinks, why am I sitting in the rain in North London?
Here we go. Oh,
Rice has almost scored from the corner. Rice is taking the knee. That was in, you know. That was in.
That's a shot on target, bro. That is a shot on target. All over Saliba, though, wasn't he? Flipping hell. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Here we go. Movement.
Oh, Marino just wide. Should have scored.
So close.
Should have scored.
He should have scored.
Free header.
Time. He was on his
Free
own.
header, 5 yards, 6, 7 yards out.
Oh. He's not far. He's not far.
As he turned his head to head it just come off the right side of his head, not the left. If it comes off the left side of his head, it's in.
Oh, not quite. Well in, Saliba! Rolls Royce of a player. Rolls Royce of a player.
And that should be, then that's Ngati again. That's Ngati again, just hacked down Saka.
It's a yellow card, surely.
Yeah, look, that's Ngati again, Tone, look.
Oh, he's got nowhere near the ball. He's got nowhere near the ball.
He's saying he dived. Saying he dived.
Absolutely rubbish.
So Declan Rice to swing this in, just between penalty spot and 18-yard area will do.
This is going fast stick. Everyone's running front post. He's got to go fast stick. I knew it. Go on, Thomas. Keep it. Oh, go on. Oh,
just missed Marino.
You're off. You're off. Leave the ball.
Marino's not. Marino's not off.
Marino's offside, I'm sure.
No, Marino.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was offside.
Yeah. I knew he was offside. He couldn't play it.
And they're bringing on that world-class player, Anthony.
Anthony. Okay, so sorry, guys. I've been omitting to read out the chats. Sheer quality on the corners by Rice and Saka. You wouldn't be able to do that if throwing delivery wasn't there. Set piece FC. This is getting ridiculous. Arsenal close to scoring every corner. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, tonight we have been.
Oh, well up, Saliba. You got to hold that ball there, Havertz.
Yeah, Havertz has not had a really good game today, which is unusual for him because normally he's doing something in the game.
Yeah. So Social Join said from the 70th minute, the game will liven up, and it certainly has.
I mean, to be fair, it pretty much livened up from the start.
Oh, go on. Nice one, Marino. Lovely. Just the control was a bit slow, but here we go.
I thought Odegaard should have hit the deck there. There was a little nibble at him from Bruno Fernandes.
Oh. And here come Man United. Numbers. Stand him up. There, beautiful.
Well done, Deck.
Who was
Do you
that?
know, if you remember when we signed Declan Rice, Tony, and I said there's going to be times when we're going to need what he brings in the six, in the way he wins tackles and interceptions.
Yeah.
And
he's
done
that.
it so many times where he gets a foot in, he tackles, he gets up and he tackles again. And that's something that we were sorely missing.
Oh, great
What's a ball, Thomas Partey?
Go on.
Square it. Oh, it's no Havertz. Where are you? Not busting the gut, Havertz. Why not? Oh, and Trossard didn't gamble.
Yeah. I thought he should have
Trossard has got to gamble there.
What a ball from... I tell you what, mate. Thomas Partey, is unbelievable. And when you think, who else can play the 6, the 8, the 10, and the right back?
So this is Arsenal's 12th corner of the game.
The Man United have not had a corner. Really? I'm sure they had
They've
one.
been down their end, have they?
I'm sure they had one.
No. Well, I remember.
Okay. Total domination. 81st minute, 9 minutes to play plus injury time. Let's go. Here we go. Incoming. Oh, this one's bad.
Poor corner that time.
Yeah.
That's Apollo
man.
giving it the juju there, isn't it? Because he said the quality of the corners, and the next one's muff.
Oh, good play there. Well played by
Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey playing left wing.
Left wing.
The hell? Left wing Thomas.
Yeah, you know why? Because he was on the far stick for the cross.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Go on.
Hit it, Trossard.
Hit it.
What a block that is. Oh, Rashford with a 50p head.
Oh, that's no foul. Ref. I thought Trossy missed the opportunity. And then Odegaard didn't quite get the shot the way I think he didn't hit it cleanly.
He's kind of scuffed it into the ground.
He's muffed it.
I think Onana saves that anyway.
I don't think he does if he gets it in midair. Especially
if he hits it clean, I think it's going to go in. But I think the scuff into the ground takes the pace off the ball.
Absolutely, Gal. Absolutely. Ball goes out wide. Too wide.
Yeah, I'll get it. No worries.
Time management.
Hi, Andrew. How we doing? Enjoying the game, mate?
Bless up, Belgian boy. I'll tell you what, you take them however they come, mate.
Exactly. A goal's a goal. It doesn't matter if it goes in off someone's ass, head, foot, whatever. It's irrelevant, man. As long as that ball hits the back of the onion bag, that's all that matters. Welcome to the Premier League, Ruben. Welcome to the Premier League. This ain't no Farmers League, mate. Every week you're going to get challenged.
The running of Odegaard is unreal. He just doesn't stop.
That's why he wants to play centre back so he can do less running.
So this half, for me, Gal, United have been completely shut out.
Don't speak too soon, Tone. Don't speak too soon.
Well, we are 2-0 up, Gal, with 7 minutes to play, or 6 now.
I've seen funnier things happen, mate.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not saying anything. And they got a free kick, edge of the box. That's what I mean. See?
Yeah.
We've had Apollo's bad juju, and now Tony's put some bad juju on it.
Really? Where was the foul? Unreal. There was no foul there.
Listen, I say, if you give the referee a decision to make, it's a 50-50 decision, isn't it?
Yeah. Bit early, Andrew, to be calling the clean sheet. He hasn't got the draft excluder in. Oh, here it comes. I was just about to say, where's the draft excluder? Rashford to take the free kick, or is it Fernandes? United trying a bit of trickery here, trickeration. Who's going to take it?
He leaves an awful lot of space there, mate, and I don't like it. That's an awful lot of space. I want him.
Oh, what a save! What a save again!
Well done, Jacob Kiwior. Well done, Jacob Kiwior, because that ball rebounded fast, man.
Yeah. That's great defending by Jacob Kiwior.
That is brilliant from Kiwior there. All as you like.
I'm loving this game. Touch it. Lovely.
Well done, Marino. Ref, he's pulling him. Yeah, Marino won it though.
Go on, Tross.
You're going the wrong way, Marino. You know, we're playing the other way, yeah?
Yeah, no. He didn't want to take a chance. I could see it. Nice. Beautiful pass, Raya. That's it. Just keep the ball. I don't think
I've ever seen Raya play so far out of his box so many times.
Go on. Nice. Keep going. Keep going, Dex. Pass. Pass. That's the one.
See there, I want to see Marie. Oh, that's unlucky, man. Right. That's unlucky. But see, when Marino run there, Tony, I want to see Marino get down that channel for a simple slide ball.
Yeah. Good shout, Gaz.
He kind of just trotted across the pitch, but didn't really give Trossard an option. Come on, Havertz. Run, Havertz.
Ooh. Nearly got there.
That's not a foul. That's right. I'll take it because it stops them from attacking. They've got to start from the 6-yard line.
Banana's an idiot. I'll take that all day, every day. Yeah, he just caught him. Just caught him.
But they had the ball. Different if the ball goes to an Arsenal player, but they had the ball. And they broke through the press as well. Arsenal evolving into Stoke. Listen, sometimes you win a game by a set piece. Other times you'll score 5 or 4 or 5 from open play. That's just how it is in football. Listen, if you watch Liverpool play, and I've always said this, Liverpool is like watching Wimbledon because all they do, they just knock the ball long. First chance they get, they knock the ball long, and that's it. And they've always got Salah or Diaz up front to play on the ball, but nothing gets said about that. It's always a tremendous pass, but it's still literally long ball football, right?
Yeah.
But because it's Liverpool, nothing's said. If this was Man City scoring goals like this, nothing would be said. It's only because it's Arsenal. So let them say what they want to say. As long as we keep winning, I don't care how we win. I'm not interested.
Go on, Tross. Go on, Tross. Do him. Hit it. Oh, too many times. You have to find
You
the
know,
pass.
he
He
should
was keeping the ball that long.
on the last one where he shot, he should have cut back inside.
Yeah.
But what a ball from Kivior. Again.
Yeah, beautiful.
That one there, he should have cut back inside because two of them have gone to block the shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Declan Rice got awarded man of the match, Apollo, by the TV. So, not a bad shot.
So Odegaard gets a rest. Right on the 90th minute or 89 and 30 seconds. Jorginho comes in. He's the new captain. Should be Saka, isn't it? Saka's the vice captain, isn't he?
Yeah.
No subs left. That's all 5 subs, is it?
No.
We made 5 subs? 4 subs?
No, Arsenal, that's the first one they made. Oh, no, Marino, come on. Oh, yeah, they made 3.
Go!
Oh! Oh!
Did that not cross the line?
Yeah, off the line, yeah.
I thought it went over the line.
No, it was off the line.
My God, how have we not scored 6 today? These corners are unbelievable. Well done, Thomas. Go on,
Party's
Saka.
just running things, man.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
We'll
What
see
a
that again now,
dangerous
Tony.
cross. Wow.
Oh, Anana punches it onto the back of Timber's head. Timber and Party inches away. And he hit Anana in the face when it come off of Timber's head. So 4 minutes added on. We've done one of them.
Yeah. Well done,
And
Thomas,
Party
again. He's having a having
lovely
a game.
play by Jorginho. Lovely. What a turn.
Lovely.
Rice spreads it out to Trossard.
All right, take
He's
him
up
down.
against this
Take him down.
Euro,
That's
whoever
it.
this guy is. We
There's
don't know.
a man,
60 million
Marino.
they
Who's
paid for
that?
him.
Declan Rice is on. Go on, Dex. You don't need to do that.
It's all right, because Thomas is there. Don't worry.
Thomas is there. How
Thomas the Tank.
valuable is this guy?
Arsenal 32 touches in the opposition box compared to United 6.
6. Wow. Lovely.
Well played, Marino.
Well played.
That's it. Just keep the ball now, Arsenal. Look, United are
Keep
dead.
recycling it.
They don't even want to run after it. Look, they don't even want to run. That's it. Keep the ball. 2 minutes left of the 4 added on. Well played. That's it. Just keep the ball.
Turn out.
Nothing stupid.
Turn out. Go on, Jorginho, find the space. He's directing
just
instead of
keeping the
moving
ball,
it
mate.
into space.
United are clueless, Tone. This is what I do on FIFA. I just pass it between my centre back and goalkeeper.
That's it. Lovely. Nice. Well done. Inside. Nice. Go on, travel. Travel. Oh, what have you done there? That's a bad ball, Jorginho. I'd take Saka off now. Give Sterling the run.
I wouldn't. I'd leave it exactly the same. With 1 minute to go, I wouldn't change a damn thing. You know he's going to be looking for a penalty. No tackle, Timber.
Yeah,
well done.
Well
Timber.
done. That's all
Excellent,
you do.
Jurian.
Just stand him up. Perfect defending. Perfect.
Offside.
Right.
Game done, Tone. Game done. Welcome to the Premier League. Welcome to the Premier League, Mr. Ruben Orim. Kick the ball, Raya, get the game over and done with. If Declan puts on a bit of weight, does that make him become rice pudding?
And that is the game. Oh, mate. So yeah, it was a fairly disappointed and tepid first half, but boy, did we change that around in the second half. Boy, did we turn that around. Yeah. That's how you manage. You call it out when Arteta gets it wrong.
I thought he got the substitution spot on. The performance in the second half was spot on. I think they worked out United what they was doing, and he counteracted it brilliantly in the second half. And you could see there was a bit more urgency around the players in the second 45. So yeah, no complaints from me today. I think Arteta got it spot on. Oh dear. See you later, Andrew. Nice to have you along. Yeah, I mean, listen,
care, Andrew.
If you're a threat from corners, you're a threat from corners. That's all there is to it, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's more than one way to score a goal in a game of football.
So who've we got here? Ebony! You can't hear us. You can't hear me. Gary, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ebony, go out and come back. No.
Just cancelled my Prime membership. No, I agree with you. I think once Amarin gets his own players in, because I mean, let's face it. I mean, the signings that Ten Hag made, I'm not too sure how he was really allowed to make them. He was a dead man walking from last season.
Yeah,
and I think it's crazy that they've let him continue and spend more money and bring more players into the club that now they've got to get rid of. Because I don't think he's going to want half the players that are there. Right.
Right, let's try and get me stats.
Where's Ebbs gone?
Yeah, she's having issues, so she's gone out to come back in as soon as I get her back in.
Raya's side piece. She's changed her name.
Poor Ramsdale, eh? Ousted
from the team. He's lost his fiance or wife. Was it Ramsdale's wife? And he's going to be known as relegation Ramsdale again, isn't he? Shocking. Poor sod. Feel sorry for him, man. But you have to admire his willingness to want to play.
Yeah.
You know, there would have been many other goalkeepers that would have been happy to sit on the bench and play 5 games a season in the cup or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, look at that Kelleher at Liverpool. You know, he's been sat on that bench for how long? You know, now he's finally got his opportunities. He's showing his mettle.
Yeah, I mean, you can have... It all depends on the individual, doesn't it, really? You know, we've seen many a keeper. Wasn't it that Carlo Cudicini who lost his place but was happy to sit on the bench at Chelsea because he was picking up fat wages every week? And at the time, he was rated as one of the best goalkeepers around. I mean, we've had over 12 corners today. It must have been about 14 or 15 corners in the end. And we could have literally scored from at least 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
I think when you told Ebony to go out, I think she's gone out.
She's gone shopping. Going to get some new Wi-Fi.
She's gone back down the battle cruiser.
So I'm just getting together my bits and pieces. I'll start putting them on the screen for you guys.
Apollo's put on Facebook. Yeah, Apollo's put on Facebook, Set Piece FC. Arsenal should change their name to Set Piece FC. But listen, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, innit? You got to score somehow. Doesn't matter how you score. And what a way to mark our 500th match at the Emirates.
Yeah, big win against Man United again and again.
And who was our first game against?
Was it Man United?
I know who scored in our first game. Who scored the first ever goal at the Emirates? I know the answer to that question. I just can't think who it was against.
You got me, mate.
I know it was a 1-1 draw. And Gilberto Silva scored the goal.
Okay, here we go.
Where's Emerson when I need him? Emerson, where you at? So what's that? Is that that's overall for the whole game, Tone?
All right, here's Declan Rice.
They've looked really good their last couple of games, so we knew it'd be a test. But we stuck to our game plan, stuck to what we knew. And in the end, you know, I think we could have had 3 or 4, but it was a top performance all round.
I think it's also what's called being cornered. You cornered them. These set pieces, incredible.
Yeah, you have to believe in your process, you know. We believe in our process. You know, we keep at it all the time. You know, we never get bored. You know, when you go up for a corner, it's a chance to score a goal. You know, it's not a chance to relax and chill. So to score again on both of them.
Well said,
I know
Dave.
Nick will be buzzing, and I'm so happy for the boys as well.
It's well done, Nicolas Javert. In terms of the delivery as well, how much are you working on that?
More than normal? It's really tough because of the game schedule. It's hard. It's more just seeing clips, to be honest with you. I know what I need to do, and I know the weight of the ball I need to put in, whether it's front or back. So yeah, it's just repetition when I got the chance, but if not, it's just seeing where I can improve, and also depends on the opposition, you know. But yeah, I put in a few good balls tonight. Could have had a couple of assists, but to get one, I was happy with that.
And what does this result mean? We're seeing a momentum, aren't we? Coming back.
Yeah, for sure. I think when you have a blip in the league, you get written off, you know. And you know, we stuck together as a group. We knew that wasn't the case. The run of results we had weren't good enough, but we got together as a group and we knew we could be doing better. And now we're starting to see a turn of that, which is a real positive.
The other bit of good news: Liverpool drew tonight. They dropped points, so you've closed that gap. This, in that sense as well, must feel good.
Yeah, it's good. Look, people get carried away with the title talk. I was involved in my first one last year, and you just need to be in and around it by February time. You know, I think too early to be calling what's going on. Liverpool drop points. You know, what are they still 10 above? 9?
7.
It's 7. So it's closer, but look, still a long way to go. We'll keep believing in ourselves and see what happens.
Declan, well done. Player of the match as well. Congratulations.
Yeah, I thought he had a really good
From
game.
the experience of last season, it is very early, and what is looking.
Yeah, so fantastic. Gary, I'm just getting more stuff. So let's start talking about some of these stats.
Yeah, so overall possession for the match, Arsenal just slightly shading it, 50.5% to United's 49.5%. And I thought most of that obviously came in the second half because United were slightly ahead of us in the first half. So obviously the boys knew what they had to do and they come out and done it and they used the ball really well. So shots, Arsenal had 14 shots to United's 5, with 6 of those shots on target compared to United's 2. Shots off target, both teams had 3 each, and Arsenal had 5 blocked shots. And I thought a couple of them shots, Tony, I don't know if you agree, a couple of them shots could have been taken slightly earlier to avoid the block.
Yeah, I agree.
Nevertheless, you know,
Yeah.
a player gives his all. So I think sometimes they may deserve to get a blocked shot, but full value for the performance in the second half. I say, and everything happened in the second half. Both teams obviously had no shots on target in the first half.
Yeah, and what a transformation in that second half.
Yeah, well, it couldn't have got any worse, could it? It could only have got better.
Yeah.
And I said after 30 seconds that they come out and they looked literally right on it from the get-go.
Yeah.
So touches in the box. So Arsenal had 35 touches in Man United's box compared to Man United's 6 in ours.
That's good defending.
Yeah, and Apollo says Raya made an unbelievable save at 1-0. No, it didn't go under the radar. We picked it up when he made it. And he also made another good save from the free kick where he stood up to Anthony's shot. And then it was a brilliant chest back to him by Kivior to get us out of trouble. So the goalkeeper, so Raya made 2 saves compared to Onana's 4. Fouls, Arsenal committed 12 fouls, United committed 8, and Arsenal had 13 corners compared to United's 0.
Yeah. The thing I want to talk about, Gal, is this genius of a player called Thomas Partey. Anybody who thinks that we need to, move on from Thomas Partey, when the geezer can play the 6, the 8, the 10, and right back.
The 2, the 2, the 11. We saw him on the left wing. We saw him right back, centre back. Listen, I've said before, and, a lot of us have said the same thing. If Thomas Partey is fit and he can contribute, you keep him around and you literally play him till his legs fall off. Listen, we paid 45 million for him 4 or 5 years ago now. So we've had our money's worth. If he goes on a free, he goes on a free.
He literally is he's just showing out in such a way, and people say about Saka how good he is, yeah, and I'm not denying how good Saka is. And the thing is, yeah, Saka against Foden has been talked about. Well, I ain't seen Foden play left back for his country. Do you know what I mean?
Well, do you know what it is also, Tony? What it proves is that Foden plays in a Man City team when everyone's on it and he's this type of great player. We've seen Saka come in as a 16-year-old kid and literally drag Arsenal through result after result, carried them 16, 17, 18, 19. We've seen Saka for 4 years carry his team and make things happen. Now, when things are going Pete Tong down at the Etihad, Foden might as well be sitting on the beach because he ain't grabbing that team by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. And we've seen Saka do it. So for me, there is no debate. You know, they talk about Cole Palmer, they talk about Foden, but for me, listen, not just because I'm an Arsenal fan, Saka is the real deal.
Absolutely, Gary. Absolutely, head and shoulders above. In fact,
100%, mate. 100%.
So look, you were so worried about this game, but I told you Arteta loves playing Man United.
Who was worried about this game? Was you worried about this game, Tone? Is he talking about you? Definitely wasn't me. Ebbs, welcome back.
Yes,
welcome back,
fellas, and all you people in the comment section. Another win.
I'll put that first one back, Tone. Why have we got
Arsenal
echo
scored
in
more than goals from the
Why have we got
corners.
echo in it? Right,
The
so
other side of the Premier League since the start of the season.
what's happening here?
You got me now.
We got a really bad echo.
We got a really bad echo in here. So that
Right,
should
so this stat:
that should
Arsenal
go
have
now.
scored more goals from corners than any other side in the Premier League since the start of last season, with a total of 21. While the two players with the most assists from set plays in this time are Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka with 7 each. You know, listen, so like Declan Rice hitting the nail on the head, right? If you have a corner, it's an opportunity to score a goal. It's that simple. Mikel Arteta.
So in relation to Arteta, Apollo's comment. In relation to Apollo's comment that. Have I still got?
No, go on, mate. No, you're clear now.
Okay, let's try again. In relation to Arteta's Apollo's comment about Arteta loves playing Man United. Arteta has the best win percentage of any manager to face Man United 5+ times in Premier League history. 10 games, 7 wins, 1 draw, 2 defeats.
Yeah, that's
So
a great
phenomenal.
record.
Yeah, that is a great record. Ebbs, how you
Fellas,
doing?
how you doing?
How you doing?
Another win. And a goal scored by 2 defenders.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who
When was
gets
the
them.
last time that happened? I know. I don't care who gets them. It just goes to show that, you know, we're not a one system team in the sense that, you know, it has to be a forward player. And that's what I like about us. You know, anybody can get forward and score. I think people forget that.
Yeah, very true. Look at that from Thomas Partey.
69 touches, 1 assist. Accurate long balls. 56-61 accurate passes. 2 to 3 duels won. No dribbles passed.
Do you know the one that stands out there to me? He was dribbled past 0 times.
Yeah.
That echoes back tone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it me?
Let me just check some. Is it?
Yeah, key cog in Arsenal's midfield. That is absolutely right. I mean, he's some player, and he's back to the Thomas Partey. You know, when he first came, he seems to have got over these injuries that he's had, and he must be on the jollof. And he's just going from strength to strength. Like normally, when you hear Thomas Partey's got a muscle injury, you expect him to be out for 3 months.
Yeah. So yeah, that's 0 times dribble pass.
That's the stat that stands out to me. Forget everything else. It's that one there.
That is the one, because to me it's just like, well, you know, it just goes to show how integral he is to this team. You know, he's a rock, and his weight of pass is just phenomenal. You know, I salivate when I see him play. I'm literally like, oh.
Do you know what he's done in the last 2 or 3 games as well, Tony? He's had that little dink ball over the top. We saw a couple tonight. We saw 1 or 2 the other day to release Saka, and he's added that to his game now, which is a new level of passing.
Yeah,
and teams
and you know what?
Getting the runners going in behind.
Yeah, Gal, this and Ebony, this is so important for me. Is like literally now, you've got to manage his minutes. You've literally got to say, okay, you're getting a rest on Saturday or Sunday, whenever it is we play. You know, you've got to say, give him a rest. Give him a rest.
Yeah, because you can't really play 2 games in a row, can you? Or 3 games in a row.
Well, do you know what it has to be? It has to be like against the so-called lower teams. You need to not play him, and then you give Jorginho the start, or Marino or Rice in the 6, and you want Partey playing in the big games, right? So if it's a case of managing his minutes, he can come on and get 15 minutes to keep his muscles turning over, so he's not starting again from like a position of not playing. But manage his minutes, and you don't want him playing in the games against the lower teams. Apollo saying someone needs to turn their volume down, Tony.
If you can hear me, I think it might be Ebony, because when I mute Ebony, there's no echo. So Ebony, when you're not talking, put your mute on, and then when you're talking, take it off. So what's your thoughts on the game, Ebs?
I could only listen to it because I refuse to pay for Prime. But no, I mean I listened to it, and you know the first half, it was a bit. It sounded very laboured. You know, it sounded as though there were chances that could have been taken, and it just wasn't our best half. But then, like, come the second half, I don't know what Arteta said to them, but Man United just didn't have a chance, from what I could hear. And I just think that I just think today's game is a testament to the fact that we are able to actually get to where we need to be. And now we're 7 points behind Liverpool, and Liverpool, let's face it, they've not been playing very well this season. They haven't. Whereas we've definitely upped the tempo in the second half. And set pieces. There's a reason why we can score goals from them, because that's what they're designed for. So I'm happy for the win. I mean, I wish it could have been more. And credit to Raya, for making those saves. And I take back everything that I said about Raya, but yeah, I mean it's another win, and it's another 3 points.
That's what counts at the end of the day. Just Ebony, just quickly as well. When it's on Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah,
you can actually sign up to Prime and then cancel it at the end, and you get your money back. Just so you know, for future reference.
I think I'd do that actually for the Fulham game.
Yeah, you
if
sign
it
up
isn't
to Prime
Amazon Prime.
after the game, cancel it, and then refund.
You see, I think it's about me saving money for 2025. So I'm trying to access.
Is that when Rare leaves his wife for you?
Have you seen Rare's wife? I mean, I wouldn't leave her for anybody, but no. I think if anybody has any outlets, let's just say, just pass them on to me.
So Apollo's saying, I'm not sure what he's talking about. So we up the tempo in the second half and look better. Shows again what value we have with absolute top set piece execution could have scored 4 or 5 from the corners. Yeah, totally agree. Yes, it was a poor first half. It was very lackluster. But United set out to make life difficult for us. I wouldn't say they came for a point. I think they came to snatch a goal and then just defend and hold on to their lead. And obviously we didn't give them any opportunities at all to score that goal. And then once we went 1 up, they had to change it. And he made 4 subs on. He made 1 at half time, then 3 after 55 minutes. So
it sounded like Man United came to just park the bus, especially in the first half.
They did. But I think they was hoping that they could snatch something on the break, and they had a couple of breaks, and Dalot came close to putting them 1 up. But lucky for us, he shot wide. And I did say to Tony, the worst thing that we could do here would be to let them score, because they've got no intention of actually coming to play. And if they would have gone 1-0 up, it would have been a mountain to climb. And then Apollo's saying there will be some new rules soon to stop this, because it's a cheat code. We have so many physical players, and I think he means tall guys that can put perfect corners in. Yeah, so with Rice and Saka, I mean, you all remember the first time we saw Declan Rice take a corner, we were like going, why is he taking a corner? And then all of a sudden, I think it was like one of the very first corners he took, I think Gabriel scored or someone scored. And then we're like, oh, that's why he's taking the corner. So Rice's delivery spot on. Saka's delivery today was pretty much near perfect. And we could have had, Apollo's right, we could have had 4, 5, maybe even 6 goals from the corners we had. It was literally bordering obscene.
I mean, it sounded, though, from what I was listening to, because I was listening to the game via the app, the Arsenal app, and it seems as though Man United have actually forgotten how to defend corners. I don't know what's happening with them.
Well,
I don't
do you know
care,
what it is? Like, most teams will watch videos of Arsenal and the set pieces that they take, and then they go on the practice field and they'll say, right, they're going to do this, so we're going to do this to counteract it. But it looked tonight like United hadn't really done anything to sort of say, this is how we're going to counteract what Arsenal are going to do from corners, because literally every time the corner come in, it was almost a goal, and we scored from 2 of them.
But to that point, Gary, we've done that against every team we faced. So when we get our corners right, there's no team has been able. You know, I said to Apollo this on Sunday or Saturday. Arsenal's corners are like the Philadelphia Eagles tush push. Every team knows it's coming, but you can't defend it. You do everything in practice to avert it, but ultimately we're always going to find a way. You know, Man United can thank themselves lucky that Gabriel wasn't playing tonight. Imagine if Gabriel was playing tonight, we'd have scored 6.
I think Gabriel would have had a hat-trick tonight.
You know,
it is almost... there once was a team called United who stood at the corner divided. The ball got whipped in, came off Partey's noggin, and went in with Saliba blindsided. Well, it went in off Saliba's backsided. Man United using Angie's set piece playbook. Yeah, they didn't have no answer to us from the set pieces we took, the corners. You know, it was as poor a sort of defending of set pieces. I know that we may be hard to stop, but you have to. There's no way that a team should be taking 13 corners and literally causing that much panic from every single corner. That shows that you haven't done your homework and you haven't tried to even combat it, and that's poor.
And a good thing about it,
I think Arteta's about to talk.
Fixture here at the Emirates. He's on his way, as you can see down to see it. So I won't furnish you with more stats about tonight. Let's just wait for him to come over and say hi. Would it surprise you if I told you that for the last 15 minutes or so we've been chatting about set pieces mainly?
I didn't do enough for the last week or so. Set pieces, Leo. Theo. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, Theo's actually kind of musing the idea that opposition teams, he's surprised they haven't worked a way out yet to disrupt a little bit more your set pieces.
I hope they don't.
He hasn't given them any ideas, don't worry about that. Obviously, it is a weapon in your armoury. Dimitar was just saying, when things might not be going well in other areas, it's something you can rely on. It's an area...
Absolutely. We want to have the ability to score from every phase of play, you know, and as he said, if something doesn't work, something else has to work. It can be a magic moment, it can be an individual action, it can be a short counter, it can be a slow build-up, it can be a restart of play. The more resources you have, the better, more difficult for the opponent. We were very, very efficient to the set piece. If we weren't that efficient, we had big chances inside the box in open play. So at the end, we won the game, so very happy.
And that's an impressive stat. You've got more chances from corners than any other team. Goals, obviously, coming from those chances than any other team in Europe's top 5 leagues. You're the masters at it.
Let's continue. If we are the masters today, we have to continue to work and continue to be the masters.
And of course, in the first half, you were a little bit frustrated, maybe.
Yeah.
Tell us about how you changed.
Two things, especially because the setup that they had, we were a bit late and a bit doubtful, and you cannot do that against that structure, especially in the high press. When we regain the ball, we get the ball away a few times, and then we had the structure and find the advantages because we gave the ball away in the next pass. And against this team, if you don't glide together and then you put the ball with the wingers early enough to be tight, it's very difficult to have the structure to counter press them. We did that much better in the second half. We get more dominance. We open them up better.
What's the message at half time then?
A few things that we have to tweak, and a lot of things much simpler with the ball. That we gave the ball away. I started to play in longer distances. That against this team you cannot do that.
Miguel, when you arrive here, you use what you had in the dressing room and you won the FA Cup. And it's fascinating to see how then you work on having a team that everyone could work without the ball. Then it becomes on the ball. Then you added the set play, because obviously we talk about set plays, but you need to create the 13 corners that you created. Man United had 0. So now you got a goal-scoring threat from every aspect. I'm sure you're very happy off the ball. Do you think that now the team is complete to win the title?
No, obviously this is down to the players and the quality of the players that we have. That makes our job much easier. Individual actions as well. We need to create more magic moment like he used to do, and threaten more in behind like Theo used to do. For example, it's things that we can still improve a lot to be more dominant. But I think we are in the right path.
Mikel, would you be pleased with obviously a few changes tonight with Kivio coming in, Zinchenko? How pleasing it is for yourself to have players like that who haven't played a lot of football but have come in and had a very solid performance tonight?
Great point. Very pleased because obviously there is huge demands in a match like this. They haven't been exposed enough to play. You know, in the Premier League, Jakub was the first start. I think Alex the second one. I think the first one was at the beginning of the season. So to come at this level against this opposition and to do what they do is big credit to him. That's the way they prepare. But it's so pleasing as a manager because you need everybody and they have to feel trusted, you know, and they were thrown there today and they did the job.
There are certain players you have who are clearly key to the success of this team. And when Martin Odegaard was missing, there was a wobble in the side, he's back and things seemed firmed up. Gabriel obviously not there tonight, and in the first half it looked like you were missing him in those set pieces. In the second half, William Saliba said that you managed to find people to stand up. How is he and when will he be back?
Sorry, who?
Gabriel.
I don't know. We have to wait and see the next few days. It's nothing too serious, but today was a bit risk to play him, and that's it. About relying on other players that have the capacity to play, and they shown that tonight.
We're very thrilled for you. You got your 150th win as Arsenal manager, so congratulations on that. Well, congratulations. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Thank you
so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
So there you have it. And just another statistic. 100% ground duels won by Jakub Kiwior. I believe today he showed us why he's at Arsenal. That was a masterful performance against what was a very physical Man United front line, of course, with, Rasmus Højlund at the tip. What was your thoughts on his performance, Gaz?
I thought Jakub Kiwior was really good today. He stood up to the challenges. He won balls in the air. You know, when Raya stood up to Anthony's shot, he was the first one there with a cool chest back to the keeper. But what impressed me most was his ball playing. He knocked 3 or 4 balls over the top, releasing Martinelli and Trossard. And that's something that we don't see from Gabriel. Although Gabriel is obviously a cracking defender and, you know, a big part of this Arsenal team, there's times when we've all said it, when he's there and we're going, play the ball. And he doesn't play it. He just knocks a little ball sideways. But Kirill played them balls over the top today. And that's also an asset if we can do that more often to get Martinelli away with his pace. So, yeah, very pleased for him today. I'm very happy for him today. And let's hope that it continues if he has to step in for Gabriel. Because we want Gabriel completely fit, right? We don't want him to play with an injury and then pick up an injury, make the injury worse and then be out for longer. So Kirill can come in and get some minutes and do well. Happy days for him and for Arsenal.
Yeah, excellent. I'm just pulling up a few more stats, so keep talking, Gaz.
What do you want me to talk about?
Can I just say that, you know, I was actually quite skeptical of him today, Kivior. Because, you know, like in the past, you know, he hasn't been as strong as he was today. So
Yeah.
I was actually, because I was actually scared that he'd be skinned alive by somebody like Rashford. But
yeah, I get your point totally, because obviously you want Gabriel to be playing in every game because him and Saliba are solid. He's a threat from set pieces. And we have seen Kirill come in and make the odd error. But we've also seen Kirill come in and play really well in a run of 5 or so games. So it is there in his locker. And, you know, it is always difficult when you're not playing and then suddenly you get thrown in. Because I think most players try too hard. And where you try too hard, that's when the mistakes creep in. When you're trying to clear a ball too hard, that's when the mistakes clear in. When you hack it, and you don't quite get the sweet connection that you need to clear the ball. But tonight, I didn't think he put a foot wrong. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. And I say only bodes well for him and Arsenal, because you've got another player that you know that the manager can have his trust in. And if Gabriel, you think, right, well, I don't have to rush Gabriel back next week. We can let him get back and to full fitness, and then we can play him.
Yeah. So here we got some further broken down stats live from who scored. Jurrien Timber, 1 shot, 1 on target, 88.9 pass accuracy, 55 touches, a 7.36 rating, and scored a goal. Right next to him, William Saliba, 1 shot, 1 goal. I don't know if you can call it a shot when it comes off your bum, but hey. But look at that pass accuracy, 94.4 pass accuracy, 1 aerial duel, 78 touches. I believe that's more than any other player on the pitch.
That's lethal.
Yeah, I was right. That is the highest number of touches of any player. 7.69 and a goal. You know, we have got ballers in this team, man. I mean, you know, between Jurrien Timber and Saliba on that right-hand defence, superb. Then Jacob Kivior comes in, 83.9% pass accuracy. And that's bearing in mind that, you know, the thing that I admire about him today was there were a couple of occasions when he just hacked it clear and put it right downfield where you go, actually, that's the wise thing to do.
Yeah, I don't mind seeing that. I've got no problem with that at all.
No problem with that at all. You can't always play the ball out. Sometimes you just need to get it right out, you know, and reset.
That's it. Clear the ball, you reset your lines, you go again.
Yeah. Zinchenko, I thought it was doing really well until he got that yellow card. Pass accuracy, 90.5. Very good pass accuracy. But we just saw, you know, when Diallo came on, you know, he was just toast. He was toast.
But the thing with that Zinchenko moment, Tony, is that he created the problem himself because he held on to the ball for too long. He tried to be too clever, lost the ball, and then he got turned inside out and gives away a dangerous free kick, which they nearly scored from.
Yeah, he has got to. You know, if he could get that out of his game, we could see him doing damage. But
that's the reason why he's not in the team anymore.
Yeah, I think we've got to look at moving him on in the summer.
I was going to say that actually. I just think that he's just too he's too error prone.
Yeah, you know, a shame that Miles Lewis-Skelly has picked up an injury at this time, because I'm pretty certain if he was fit, he'd have played.
Yeah, you know, you've got Kieran Tierney that's come back to fitness. Maybe he'll get a couple of minutes.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, obviously, Tierney is fit, but they chose to use Zinchenko ahead of him. Thomas Partey, 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 key pass, 91.8 pass accuracy. Phenomenal. 1 aerial duel, 1, 69 touches, second only to William Saliba, 7.75 rating. Is that the best rating? 7.75? No, Declan Rice got an
8.09.
And I mean, the assist, of course.
There, Tony. With Thomas Partey. I mean, Saliba's 94.4, but most of Saliba's passes are sideways and across, back to Raya, back to Saliba, back to Raya. That could happen like maybe 10 times in a game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Partey's passes are all literally forward thinking. The way he turns and uses the ball straight away as they come to press him, he just plays round people, and that's some stat.
Yeah, amazing. And he's just such a good baller. He's so clever. He doesn't get dispossessed. You know, he barely puts a ball in a bad place. You know, when you take, and the way he breaks lines is, you know, people say it's between him and Rodri. I don't think Rodri breaks lines the way that Thomas Partey does.
No,
I think Rodri is slightly above him defensively. But Partey, in terms of progression of passing, you know, I've yet to see Rodri do that. And, you know, when you think about some of the goals that he scored in his time, you know, the shots that come from outside the box, you know, I'd love to see him be able to do more of that. But, you know, it is what it is. He's just such a great player for me. Odegaard, 1 shot, none on target, 3 key passes. Again, you know, top of the press, 89.1 pass accuracy, 1 aerial duel, 1, 59 touches on the ball, a rating of 7.52. I thought he's had a brilliant game, to be honest, again. Declan Rice, 2 shots, none on target, 3 key passes, 87.5 pass accuracy, 4 aerial duels, 1, and 56 touches. Obviously, a very high rating, 8.09. I mean, literally every corner could have been a goal. And, you know, as I said, had Gabriel been playing today, he probably gets a hat-trick assist.
Yeah, I agree.
Bukayo Saka, 1 shot, 1 on target, 2 key passes, 76.2 pass accuracy. Actually, probably the worst on the team, if we're being honest.
I think Saka had a poor game today.
Yeah.
You know, there was times in it when he looked like he wasn't running properly.
Wasn't quite himself. But even although he's not himself outfield-wise, his delivery of corners is still humongous. And, you know, he gets 7.46, you know, not bad. But 44 touches, not as many touches as normal. The player I thought, 2 players, Kai Havertz, 1 shot, 1 on target, no key passes, 87.5 pass accuracy, 1 aerial duel, 1, 27 touches. That's not enough.
Yeah, he was off the boil today, Havertz.
He was off the boil.
You know, like I said, if he's not doing one thing, he's doing another. and
Yeah.
that, you know, that's okay. But it's when you're not doing the other and not doing the other, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, but
worst
do you
of all,
not think it's his
Gabriel
positioning,
Martinelli.
like his runnings, that makes up the difference?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if he's tracking back and breaking up things and winning tackles and winning duels, you know, you can take him not really having much to do in the game. But 27 touches for your main striker in the whole 90 minutes is not where you want it to be. You want that to be at least 47, 50.
Yeah, I agree.
That's fair enough.
Gabriel Martinelli, 2 shots, 1 on target. Definitely should have scored today, in my eyes. Just that inability to beat the last man when you're 1-on-1 with a defender, you know, and especially someone as slow as Harry Maguire. You know, if everybody wants your speed, why aren't you using it? 60% pass accuracy. That's telling. That's poor.
Well, when you look at that,
pass.
Tony, when you look at that, and then you look at Trossard underneath him, who played less time, had only 7 less touches, and look at the pass accuracy from Trossard.
Absolutely. That's the major difference. That says it all, Gary. You're absolutely right.
And look, even Jorginho. Jorginho had half the touches in 5 minutes, and look at the pass accuracy.
Yeah.
You know, so that's,
you know,
we really played with 9 players today, really.
We got to give him his props for his defensive work. You know, there was a lot of times he was covering for Zinchenko, because obviously we know Zinchenko is pace averse. You like that one, Gaz? Pace averse.
I like that one, yeah. But what was good, I mean, when Zinchenko picked up that yellow card, and the next time that ball went out to Diallo, Martinelli put in that sprint, bang, after Burners on, and he literally shot right up the side and won the ball. So, again, that's a player that's not doing one thing, but he's doing the other.
Yeah.
So that gets him a pass.
Yeah, it does.
By that much.
But there's no doubt that, you know, there's 2 positions on the pitch that, you know, we need to upgrade on, and that's left wing and up front. You know, I love Hazard. You know, I'm not going to deny it. I think since he's come, he's given us so much. But yeah, we can get better out there. There is better out there. And, you know, look, he doesn't have to play every game. You know, that's the problem. You know, games like today, you wanted the other striker. You know, and then come the weekend, you want Havertz back again.
I mean, you see the goal that Salah scored to put Liverpool 3-2 up. We don't have that striker that can touch, turn, and shoot in one motion. That's what Gyökeres that gives to you. Do you know what I mean? Or an Osimhen would give you. But we don't have that at the moment. If we get that, we'd be deadly.
Yeah, go ahead, Ebony.
Yeah, so is that to say that in January, not that's going to happen in January, that, you know, we need to hunt for a striker, like a proper clinical striker? Because, I mean, Havertz has done well. All right, you know, it's like he did. All right, today, you know, he wasn't at his best, but, you know, I think, you know, when your pass accuracy isn't there and you're making all those runs and you're running into positions, then that's good enough for me personally. However, for the past God knows how long, we haven't had that clinical striker. And I know what people are going to say, and I don't care. We should never have let Nketiah go.
So, that's a good thought, Ebony. Had it not been for the fact that Eddie Nketiah has been at Crystal Palace half a season and he's yet to score.
He scored 1 in the cup, didn't he? In the Carling Cup.
Yeah. Yet to score a Premier League game.
I've not been watching Crystal Palace too closely. Has he actually been starting for Crystal Palace?
He started a few games, but what it is, I mean, I spoke about this on a couple of streams ago. We were talking about the Nketiah and Jesus debate. If you put Eddie in a team that creates chances, he will score goals. If you put him in a team that isn't creating any chances, how do you expect him to score goals? You could put the best striker. You could
He's
put
type of
Victor
striker. He's not
Gyökeres.
like a Rooney-esque striker, though, is he? He won't create those chances. He needs to be fed.
You could put Gyökeres in the Crystal Palace team. He ain't going to score goals because you're not creating chances for him to score goals. Strikers rely on chances created for them by their teammates. Yeah, they don't just score the goals on their own. Well, certain strikers like a Thierry Henry could pick up the ball, dance past 2, 3, 4, 5 players and slam it in the net. But you don't find them strikers only every so often. So Nketiah's game is in the box. Can I get in across this defender? Can I shoot from here? And he will score goals. But you put him in a team like Palace that was struggling. You know, they sold Elise, didn't they? Eze has been off the boil. So what's Nketiah meant to do? He's not going to create his own chances. He needs chances created for him, which is why it worked at Arsenal, but it won't necessarily work at another team.
But the thing is, though, what I kept saying to people was, whenever he came on, he scored. And when he came in for Jesus, when Jesus was injured, he was asked to do a task, and he did it. And yes, we can say that chances were created for him, but he's never been that type of striker. He's never been that Rooney-esque type of striker. He's never been the Thierry Henry type of striker. He's always been like that fox in the box. But
listen, Nketiah never let Arsenal down when he was needed. And in my mind, I would have got rid of Jesus and kept Nketiah every day that ends in a Y. Simple as that. I would never have let Eddie go and kept Jesus. Because Jesus, what I don't know, Apollo would know. I think it's one goal in his last 30 or 31 games.
That's
and
poor.
No assists.
That's poor.
So it's time to move. It's time to move that guy on. The team has outgrown him. Thank you for your service. We'll drive you wherever you want to go.
Yeah, you can see why Pep let him go. But yeah, he's just not clinical. He never has been clinical since he's been with us.
Listen, I always say the top teams don't let players go that can contribute to their team. So they upgraded on Jesus with Haaland. Yeah, so he wasn't going to get the main striker role. They upgraded with different wingers. He wasn't going to play out wide. So they sold him on. That's the top teams keep their best players. Yeah. Real Madrid, if they knew what they had in Odegaard, they would have kept him. But they didn't give him a chance, and then he's come to Arsenal and he's turned out to be this magnificent player that would walk into any side in the world. But had Madrid played him and seen it, they would never have sold him. Never in a million years.
Yeah, well, they've got too many players. Sell their best players. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to I've been busy typing in my player ratings. I was a bit contrived when I first thought about this, but then I suddenly realized, you know what? I can't be too heavy on the team because, we're playing every 3 days now. And we played some big games away from home. We're coming out of a bit of a lull, and now we're, beginning to see, the effects of lots of games on a regular basis, But look, a resurgent Man United team at home, 2-0. That's the important element.
Hold on 1 second, Tony. Why are we calling them a resurgent Man United team? What, because they've won one game?
I've got to believe that they're going to make a resurgence because they have a good coach now.
Yeah, I take that point.
I
don't think they're resurgent at the moment.
Yeah, no, I understand.
They're on that new manager bounce.
Yeah, exactly.
Every team has.
I think that kind of, when you see a new manager come into a club, you automatically think, oh, now here we go. Ruud van Nistelrooy had the effect at the weekend. We saw that he's managed to get a result for Leicester that I didn't see coming. And then I suddenly realised, oh, damn, I should have thought about that new manager bounce. It always seems to happen, doesn't it, Gal?
Yeah, for the first 5 or 6 games, and then it normally reverts to type.
Exactly. And for that reason, you know, you got to look at Man United and think, yeah, they're going to have a bit of a bounce. But, you know, look, first half, without doing anything, it was just a game, a chess game, and nobody made any moves. You know, 0 shots on target. You know, nothing of anything. Five shots, the least of any game between 2 teams in the Premier League. 5. And then obviously second half, we said they had to come out, and that's what they did. They came out after, you know, losing the possession battle in the first half, if only for, you know, a small amount. But second half, different animal. So yeah, I sort of based my gradings based on that. So I gave Raya a 9. You know, at 1-0 down, at 1-0 up, sorry, he pulled out a save that was absolutely a worldie. You know, It's got to be up there as one of the best saves you'll ever see. I mean, he's on the wrong side of the goal. When that ball comes off of the defender's head, I'm thinking to myself, that's in. I am convinced.
Yeah, I thought it was in. I thought it was in.
You know, he stretched to.
I saw the lip rise, and I thought it was in.
Yeah, you know. So for that, and then he makes another save later in the game that, you know, he's every bit is worth his money. And then not only that, his distribution, his positioning. You know, there's a lot of time when he's making that extra player up. He's come out of the goal. He's defended the long ball. You know, his decision-making today was phenomenal. So I give him a 9. I give him a 9. He deserved it. Well done, Ray. He kept us in this game. And, you know, a clean sheet. Magnificent. Jury and Timber. I'm trying to think. Is this his best game ever? Quite possibly. If it's not his best game, it's up there. I thought he was brilliant throughout the whole game.
I think Timber's been magnificent since he came back into the team. Took him a while to get up to speed. The match fitness wasn't there. Now it's come. We're just seeing a whole different type of footballer.
Yeah, and you know, we were both on the stream the other day when we thought he scored his goal. You know, from the Marino header, and Marino got caught slightly offside. So, you know, look, he has been deserving of this goal that he scored today. He has been so deserving of this goal. And, you know, obviously Gabriel gets his plaudits, rightly so. But today showed, you know, we can still do stuff without Gabriel. And between Saliba and Timber, you know, I give Timber a 9.5. I give Saliba a 9. You know, I thought they were phenomenal. The two of them. Kivior, I thought he was just as good, you know, but obviously the other two get higher marks because they scored goals. But Kivior had a great game. Solid 8. Zinchenko, you know, he looked all right. He looked all right until late in the game. He come out with his stupidness, and you know, could have ended up costing us a point. Could have ended up costing us. Luckily, you know, we were able to ride the free kick and keep the clean sheet, but he could have cost us. And obviously, silly yellow card, absolutely silly. His turning circle is ridiculous. So he gets a 7. And that's a good mark, if I'm being honest. Thomas Partey, 9.5. He's my man of the match. I just love watching him play. He's my personal man of the match. 9.5. Thomas Partey, you know, starts at the 6, pulls all the strings, and then when needed, he goes back in and fills in at right back, and he's a rock. Declan Rice, 7.5. I didn't think he had his best game, but those corners, they're so dangerous. He's so good at that. Martin Odegaard, I thought he was industrious without being his magnificent self, his majestic self. The magic didn't quite come off today, but, still a good performance from Martin. He probably needs a little rest right about now because, look, I don't think he was fully fit when he came back into the team. And again, a player that if you can give him some time off, probably comes back and, just shines for us. Obviously, we know how important he is to the team, but you just can't flog him for 90 minutes every game. So I wouldn't mind seeing him get a rest. Martinelli. The 7 is the 7 because of his defensive work. Offensively, I think he's a shambles.
No argument from me.
But defensively, he covers Zinchenko and makes it, such a difference defensively. Saka, I didn't think he was at the races today. But again, on the same basis as Rice, those those corners are just they're a different league. They're just different. And then Havertz, again, lucky to get a 7. Didn't think he had his best game. Probably was thinking of 6.5, but then I suddenly thought, you know what, 2-0 against Man United. 6.5 to 7 for me. And then Arteta, he made the right changes at the right time. He knew he had to take Zinchenko off. Great move, and shifted Timber over and put Thomas Partey at the right back slot. Did he have much options? As I said, I think if Miles Lewis-Skelly was fit, Miles comes on. I think he's probably thought to himself, am I ready to throw Tierney in at this stage? Probably not. So, yeah, well done, Arteta. He gets a 9 from me. Gaz, over to you.
Yeah, so David Raya, I can totally understand the 9, echo everything that you said. That save he made at 1 when we was 1-0 up was truly world class. And if you watch it, so obviously Apollo was at the game, and I know that you kind of see it on the screen, but when you get the different angles from the TV, like from behind the goal, he actually is at full stretch and he kind of catches the ball and pushes it out at the same time, like with his fingers. Because had he just patted it down, I think Højlund taps it in and it's 1-0, it's 1-1. So very good save. I did say in the stream, I haven't seen him play literally as a centre-back so many times in a game. He was literally beside Saliba for most of the game, every time we had the ball. So fully deserved 9. Jurriën Timber, very pleased for him to score his first goal after being denied by a millimetre of Marino's boot being offside the previous week. The guy just goes from strength to strength. He's press resistant. He's got body swerves. He's got step overs. He's just like another version of Thomas Partey, the way he collects the ball and turns and strides forward. Going from strength to strength, we've got to keep this guy fit as well. So another one that we can't overplay because with him, we're stronger. I can agree with that. The 9.5 for Timber. I thought he was brilliant. Saliba scored a goal with his butt cheek. Solid at the back. Boss Højlund, boss Rashford when he come on. Another masterful performance from him. 9. Kyrgios, I'm going to give a 9. I thought he was absolutely excellent. I say when Raya makes the save from Anthony, he was first on the scene. 3 United players, I think, was around him. He was first on the scene and he came with a lovely chested back pass into Raya's gloves. But I was pleased with the way that he played this ball over the top 3, 4, 5 times to release Trossard and Martinelli. And when we was in trouble, boom, the ball was gone down the other end, allowing us to reset our lines and go again. So very pleased for him. Zinchenko, I'm going to give him a 6. I thought he looked okay without really doing anything special. But as with Zinchenko, we've seen it time and time again. When he plays in the left-back spot and he's up against the winger who's tricky, who's fast, he can't deal with it. He created their own problem himself, give the ball away stupidly, and then give away a dangerous free kick, which they almost scored from. So for me, he's another one where the team has literally gone past this guy now and he needs to be moved on. I think with Calafiore, Miles Lewis, Skelly, I think they're ahead of him in the pecking order. So 6 for Zinchenko. Thomas Partey, I can see the 9.5 because he was literally sublime today. He should have scored early in the first half. He muffed the header, it came off his shoulder and went wide. But everything he done, I think I saw him give the ball away maybe once or twice max in that whole game. You know, the way he turns on the ball, the way he plays round people, the way he passes through the lines, the way he breaks lines. It was just a masterful performance. And I'm inclined to give him my man of the match as well because he was that good. He was that good. Declan Rice, I'm going to give him an 8.5. I thought he was really good today. He broke up stuff. He tackled. He ran with the ball. He dragged us forward. He gets the assist with a brilliant corner for Timber's goal. I can see why he gets man of the match from Amazon TV or whoever give man of the match today. He was really good. And I did say during the stream that there's times in the game where you need the dirt that Declan Rice brings. And he doesn't mind doing the dirt. He's really good at it. And he broke up stuff, you know, some really good tackles. So another good performance. And I think we're seeing the best of Declan Rice now. Started the season a bit shaky, but I think that was due to coming back late from obviously the Euros and not having a proper pre-season. I know in the Euros they was playing, but it's a little bit different when you haven't had a rest and then you start after a couple of weeks. But I think he's back to his best now. Odegaard, yeah, the 7 is fair. It was a bit of a downgrade on his recent performances, but, you know, he leads the press. He plays these little through balls. He controls the ball really well. He controls the whole game, dropping into the 6, picking up the ball, making things happen. So, yeah, 7 is fair for him. Martinelli, I'm going to give a 5, and that's purely for his defensive work. Going forward, I don't know what's worse than the shambles, Tony. You're the word surgeon. But the guy, he goes out on his left. He can't use his left foot. He's got Maguire in front of him. You know, he didn't try to run past him. He tried to shoot through him, and it took a deflection off Maguire's legs, and it was easy for Andre Banana in the United goal. I just don't know. He looked like a world beater, and then other times he just looks like a player that's never played before. It's that simple. There's no in between with Martinelli. But for his defensive work, you know, that bows him out. And it can't just be about that. Or you might as well just play him at left back. You might as well just play Martinelli at left back and then put Trossard in front of him. Because that's basically what you're saying. He's a left back. Because he can't be a forward because he doesn't think quick enough. He doesn't act quick enough. There's no cut inside and trying to curl that shot into the far post. So he's just defending, right? So why not play him at left back? Saka had a quiet game, livened up a bit sort of midway through the second half, but he didn't look at the races. So I'm going to give him a 6, and I'm going to give Kai Havertz a 6. I thought he was a bit off today. Didn't really do one thing and didn't do the other thing that he does. And Arteta, I'm going to give Arteta a 10 because he made the changes at the right time. The changes were good. The changes were needed. He saw it. He acted, and he got it spot on today.
Brilliant. Nice one. Well done, Gal. Ebbs, of course, I don't know. You can't really give.
I'm just gonna basically just talk about a couple of the players. Rhea, if you want me to wash your socks and your underwear, etc., you're basically you're the goalkeeper that what's your predecessor's name?
Does
Ramsdale was for
Ramsdale know
us.
you've left him, Ebony?
Yeah, does Ram? You know what I mean? Ebony, I play two man off. You know, out of sight, out of mind is everything. Yeah.
No, seriously though. I mean, I everything I said about Rhea was exactly what I said about Ramsdale. I mean, from what I heard, I mean, like the saves that he's putting off. I mean, how can you be at one end of the goal and then make that save? It just doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, I mean, he's proven to me, and he's proven me wrong. He's kept my mouth shut, just like Ramsdale did. And what I said about Raya was he has no voice. He's not a commander. He doesn't know how to marshal his backline. But he's proved me wrong. So obviously the training has actually gotten to him, and the goalkeeper, the goalkeeper trainer. The goalkeeping coach, he's obviously got into him and told him, this is what you need to be a world class goalkeeper. I know the term world class can be branded around a bit too freely, but I mean, like there's a reason why Spain won the Euros. He was part of that team, so
Well,
I can't.
wasn't the goalkeeping coach that Inaki, whatever his name is, didn't he have him at Blackburn when he first started? I'm sure he did.
I don't know actually. I'm not quite sure.
I'm sure he did.
But he's proved me wrong. Zinchenko, he's not a defender, never has been, never will be. He's more of a forward player, and if he's making those mistakes and it's a case of the game is passed him by or the team have passed him by, then maybe it is time that he needs to go. Martinelli, I'm not quite sure what it is about his game. I mean, he's another one that is better going forward. He's not really a defensive player. I don't think he ever has been. I don't think that's in his game to defend. And if my 79-year-old mum can pass Maguire and you can't, and he's 23, come on. Saka, the thing is, it's like we've got all these players around him. It's like all Saka needs to do sometimes is just like let the others play. That's all he needs to do sometimes. I'm not saying that he needs to slack, but what I'm saying is that he's a human being. He's not always going to be at his best, and today he didn't need to be, because he had other players around him that made runs, that broke lines, that that just did what they had to do. So I'm not going to be too harsh on Saka, because sometimes Saka, sometimes maybe he's tired. Sometimes I don't know, but he didn't need to be at his best. Kivior, I thought he was going to be roasted today, but if he's able to do what Zinchenko can't do and actually defend, then maybe he should be in the pecking order, and Zinchenko needs to sit down on the bench. And Timber, well, you can see why. You can see why people are happy with it. That boy can defend.
He can play. Not only defend, he can play.
He can do everything. But
he's a bona fide baller.
This is the type of defending that we've lacked for so long. When you've got those two at the back and Gabriel, that's the kind of the kind of like wall, can't get past this wall type of defending. That's the kind of defending that we've missed for so long, and now we have it.
In all of this is Ben White, because Ben White ain't really put a foot wrong, but there's no way that he can get in ahead of
Ben White as well. And Ben White's been fantastic as well. I mean, I know he's injured and he will be out until February, but I'm just happy that we can actually that we can say that we've got a defense line that we're happy with, that we can be proud of. because we haven't said that for a very long time. And while Wenger was in charge, and he had the absolutely useless what was the German guy's name again? Mustafi. And who was the other one?
Socrates.
Socrates and
Socrates.
Socrates, and the French one that decided to, he went to Marseille. Did he go to Marseille? The French one. Oh God, what's his name?
Are you thinking of Guendouzi?
No.
Yeah,
He was the
Guendouzi went
captain.
Marseille. You're not thinking Kolasinac. Koscielny.
No. Is it Koscielny? Yeah,
Koscielny
him.
went to Bordeaux, didn't he? Not.
Yeah, he went to Bordeaux. Yeah, I mean, when you think about the fact that we had that as a defense,
I used to like
Koscielny.
I thought Koscielny was okay.
Yeah, Koscielny was
Arsenal
all
had
right.
some shocking defenders over the years. Remember the Igor Stepanov days.
One of them was Mustafi.
Philip Senderos.
Johan
Duru.
Philippe Senderos.
We've had some
Philippe
shockers.
Senderos was good until it came to Drogba.
He lives rent free in his head.
Still to this day.
But no, I mean, when you look at Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, White, Calafiore, we can actually say that we have a defense.
Yeah, agreed, Ebony. Agreed, 100%.
And Partey, well, it's like when he's injured, we miss him. Don't get me wrong, we miss him. But at the same time, we have enough. I would like to say at this stage that we now have enough players to say that we have strength in depth.
Except at left back and mid and centre forward, striker.
And those are the only two positions that we need to strengthen. And I don't think we're going to do that next month.
I hope we do.
I hope we do as well. But I don't think we will.
I hope we make a move for Gyökeres, because I wouldn't leave it to the summer. You don't want him to end up at United.
And it's one of them situations, Ebs, that I think, look, we've been in situations on a January transfer window and said, come on, pull the plug. This is our best opportunity to win the league. Yeah. And we didn't do it.
Yeah.
It's happened a few times as well. It's not just
we've done it a few times. And I just think every January, if you're in a position where you can win the league and you're playing at the top of your game, but you're just one position away from doing it, pull the plug.
But the thing is, though, it's like most teams are not going to sell their best players until the summer, if they do that.
Well, the difference this time round is, years ago, when it came to January transfer window, players wouldn't move because they were cup tied.
Yeah.
But that's not the case now. So a player can be playing for another team and go, I can actually go play for Arsenal and play in the Champions League.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's massive.
Listen, we're 7 points behind top spot, right? If Liverpool were to drop another few points coming into the January transfer window opening, and we're within 2 to 3 points of them, you've got to go and pull the trigger and say, right, we want you. There's 90 million. We're not going to wait till the summer where it might be 70. There's 85. There's 90 million. Bomb on the table. Whack it down on the table. We sell Jesus, sell Zinchenko. Yeah, because you've got trust in Miles Lewis-Skelly. You've got trust in Calafiore. You've got Timber that can come and play left back. You've got Kirill that can do a job at left back. You've got Partey that can drop to right back. You've got Ben White's going to come back from injury February time. So you can afford to let Zinchenko go. He's not going to play Zinchenko. So you've got money for Zinchenko and Jesus. Yeah. Go and get it done.
Yeah. Go pull out Nico Williams. Go look at Gyökeres. One of them two at least. If you can get them both, that would be amazing. But, look, there's a lot of players out there, man. I mean, I heard they're looking at Mohamed Kudus. What's your thoughts? You're a big fan of Mohamed Kudus, Gary. What's your thoughts now?
I'm a big fan of his, and for the love of me, I couldn't see why we didn't pay 35 million for Ajax for him.
Yeah,
35 million. What's 35 million? 35 million in a transfer thing. Mohamed Kudus at Arsenal would have been another Odegaard situation for 35 mil. Now you want to pay 90 for the guy. I don't understand what planet you're kind of living on. He's an upgrade on Martinelli. He scores goals. He makes goals.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of them things, Gal. You know that, look how many players have slipped through the net. I found out the other day that we offered in for Antonio Chiesa. I'm like, wow, really? Or was it Chiesa or was it Chiellini? Chiellini. So yeah, I'm not hating on the fact that we missed out on Kudus. And if it really does mean that you end up paying over the odds down the road for it, then c'est la vie. That's just the game. That's loads of clubs do it. Loads of clubs.
I get that, but at 35 million, if it doesn't work out, you ain't lost nothing because you can still sell him for 30 million.
I get that. It would have been worth the money for as a gamble.
I like that. I like that Mateus Cunha from Wolves.
Yeah,
is his name, the striker. I like him. I think he's an upgrade on Havertz, I think.
And you know what? Did you see match of the day, goal of the month? He didn't win it, but he had 2 of the top 3, and there was no doubt in my mind he should have won.
Yeah, he scores goals, he makes goals, he drifts from the 9 into the 10. Do you know what I mean? He's another one that you could probably get cheaper.
He's a baller, man. He's a baller. There's no
if we're in with reaching distance, if we're like 2-3 points off of the top spot, or even in top spot, because you never know what could happen. I think just go get it done. Go solidify your position.
Yeah, I agree, Gal.
We were supposed to be in for Rashford, and I said no.
I wouldn't. Rashford, I think Rashford could do a job, but that you're talking big money. And Rashford come on today, he didn't do nothing today.
Yeah, he was non-existent. But yeah, no. I mean, absolutely right. We do need a clinical striker.
Yeah,
definitely.
People will go on about how we scored so many goals, and we don't need a Haaland. You're right, we don't need a Haaland because Haaland offers nothing to the team apart from goals. We don't want a Haaland.
He's a fox in a box, though. Haaland, he doesn't actually tackle. He doesn't.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We don't want a Haaland. We want the Gyökeres who will go and press, who will go and tackle, who will win the ball back, and will do the other job of scoring goals.
Yeah.
That's what.
But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in January. Well, next month actually. But every January I'm not hopeful. But I hope it happens. But I'm not holding my breath at all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right, Ebony. You're absolutely right. We generally don't tend to do much business in the January. We have pulled off the odd real coup on a January transfer window.
We've also pulled off the right stinker as well.
Did we not get Mesut Ozil in a January transfer window?
Yeah, we've got Mesut Ozil, and we've got that legend, Arsenal legend, that Kim Kallstrom, who come with a fractured back. So
He played not even one game. Not even one game. He bust his leg.
Was it Dennis Suarez? Another one.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Yeah, but look, we lost Edu. The board have got to look and go, right, look, what can we do? If we could win it this year, let's go and win it. We've been disappointed as Arsenal fans for letting it get away from us for 2 consecutive years. So I believe that if they can facilitate getting the 2 players we need and give Mikel Arteta the ammunition he needs, because anybody can see it. Jesus is done out here, bruv. Jesus is done out here, bruv. And go out, get that player that will make a difference at the top end of the pitch.
And do you know what it is as well, Tony? How I view it. I mean, we was close to beating Man City, right, this season. And they managed to score an equaliser in the last 10 seconds. And there was another few games that they played where they just got over the line, nicking a goal in the last minute or an equaliser in the last minute.
Yeah.
So when your luck runs out, you can't go through the whole season like that, right? You don't go through the whole season like that. You're either going to lose or you're going to win, but you're probably going to lose more when your luck runs out. And the same's been happening to Liverpool. They scored an equaliser against us in the last couple of minutes. They pulled out winning goals in the last minute. Today they went 3-2 up with 7 minutes to go. And again, they got pegged back to 3-3. So their luck will eventually run out and they will start to drop points and come back to the pack. So all the people that, it's 13 games. Oh, Arsenal are out of it. It's 9 points. All crying in their cornflakes.
Please.
With 13 games gone, no team is out of the league unless you're Southampton sitting bottom with 5 points. It only takes 2 games and that 9 points is free.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny because the league is so condensed. Teams could be, 8th, 9th, and 10th, and then 2 wins and they're suddenly catapulted up into the top 6.
That's it.
And who would have thought that Nottingham Forest would beat Liverpool this season?
Yeah.
Chelsea are whacking all the has-beens, but when they come up against the top teams, they're not winning them games.
Yeah.
So that's where the league won. It's what you do against the rivals that are fighting for the title. So we've drawn with Liverpool, we've drawn with City, we've beat Spurs. And who else have we played in the top 6? We lost to Newcastle.
We drew with Liverpool, drew with Chelsea, drew with Man City, beat Brighton, beat Forest, beat Villa, beat Tottenham. We got to play Brentford. Lost to Newcastle.
I'm talking about the teams that are fighting for the title. So City have got to come to the Emirates.
I literally just named the top 10, Gal. That was the top 10 in order.
No, what I'm saying is I'm talking about the teams that are fighting for the title. So we've drawn with City, we've drawn with Liverpool, we beat Spurs, we beat Villa. Last year's top 6, because the teams like Brentford and that are not going to stay where they're going to stay. They're going to end up.
Well, you say that. I mean, Brighton are 5th right now. We beat them.
Yeah, we drew with Liverpool, we drew with City, we drew with Spurs, we beat Spurs,
we beat Villa,
and we drew with Chelsea.
Yeah,
and Chelsea was Stamford Bridge, wasn't it? So they've got to come to us as well.
Yeah, they've got to come to the Emirates. We've got to go to Anfield. That'll be the test when we go to Anfield. City, and all the rest of them have got to come to us.
Exactly.
So we've done the hard yards, and to say we haven't got a game outside the capital, apart from Brighton in January, I believe.
That's right. That's going to make a massive difference for us, I reckon, as well.
Oh, and the next 3 are at home.
Yeah.
Champions League, and the next two league games are at home.
Yeah.
So, if we take maximum points and we need Liverpool to falter once more along the way, and then all of a sudden that 7 points is now 4 points.
Yeah. And then game on,
it's up to us. We need to just win our games and not worry about what other people are doing.
A 4-point gap going into the new year and a transfer window. You pull the plug on whoever it is you think you can make a difference for us for the second half of the season. You pull the plug.
I wouldn't hesitate because they say it's cost us before. Why would we let it cost us again?
Exactly.
What do you make of our chances in the Champions League?
Very good. Very good chance. Real Madrid will be lucky if they make it through right now. Bayern Munich, they're okay. Paris Saint-Germain, we've beat already. Man City, we know what struggles they're having at the moment. 1-1-5.
I think I'm not worried about who you draw in the Champions League, because at some stage you're going to have to beat a proper team, right?
Yeah.
So you might as well beat them in the quarterfinal as to lose to them in the final or the semi-final, which to me it's irrelevant.
Yeah. The key for me with the Champions League is you want to get that easy draw. So you want to go through in the top 8 so that you don't have to play that playoff game. Yeah. So that's the key. Get in that top 8. And then anything could happen after that.
I think the good thing is that these days there's a structure about Arsenal, isn't there? So
Yeah,
it's not under the Wenger days. It was like you score 4, we're going to score 5. You know, we're not really concerned with defending. We just want to attack. Gun ho. We're going to throw 11 players forward and leave nobody back, and we're going to get hit on the break and we're going to concede a goal. Arteta's got a structure, so you know that Saliba's going to be at the back. He's got pace. He's got strength. He covers the ground well. He tackles well. And we're always a threat up front with Saka, with Odegaard, you know what I mean, Havertz. So we've got a plan. We've got a plan how we're going to play. So no team is going to want to draw Arsenal.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Do you know what I mean?
That's how we want it,
that's how I see
basically.
it. So we've got the chances, but listen, you can't afford to have an off day. You've got to be on it. And hopefully, if you get the right result, you need a bit of luck along the way. Because it takes luck to win a cup competition, but it takes quality to win the league.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Guys and girls, we've had a long night. It's been a big game. This has been a big game, you know. Let's not mince our words about it. This result is massive. You know, we needed to keep that momentum. The 3 wins on the bounce. You know, yes, we should win our home games, but you know, I'm not going to discount this win as being massive at this stage in the season. What do we go away to Fulham on Saturday? Is it? Are we?
Yeah, away to Fulham, I believe.
Yeah,
that's going to be a tough game coming up against 2 of our former players. 3 of our former players.
Yeah. Leno, Iwobi, and Smith Rowe.
We'll still win though. We
should win. But yeah, you know, I'm well happy. That keeps me well happy for the rest of the week. Thank you everybody who's joined us on the chat. Thank you, Ebony, for joining us. Gary, as usual, salute to you, partner.
No problem, sir.
And,
anytime.
Enjoy the rest of the week. We'll catch you up at the weekend, hopefully, guys.
I'll see you the weekend, mate. See you later, Ebs.
See you later.
Take care, guys.
Bye bye.
Cause and effect. The hard work done out of sight. Locked in. Full focus. So blank out the noise until you're ready to let it in. We are hungry for more. This is how we work. This is who we are. Relentless, determined, connected.